streaming. Start the stream. The stream has been started. Not the stream. Anything but the stream. What up, Cola Jake? What up, Isaiah? Pokemaster665, how's it going? Give me one moment here, guys. Crystal Gamer 04. I'm good, Cola Jake. How are you doing? Moonwolf, what up, Moonwolf? Firemaster 01. Danny Roman. Christian Gamer, I remember you. What's up? Madeline McKinney. Hello, Savage. Pro Gamer Ram. Novak 64. Poka Vision. Wildcat, how's it going, Wildcat? Pro Gamer Ram again. Sophie, hello, Sophie. How's it going? Link the Boss. Anson Slouch, I believe. Oh, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that, Anson. Sarah Murphy, Shy Guy Gamer, Ashton Neko, Banana is not cool, Riley McGee, what's up, Riley? Luke Detering, Gengar Plays, I do remember you, Gengar. Gleb Turwig, I remember Gleb for sure. Joey Games 14, Bald Eagle, and so many more. Blue Rainer, Elliot West, Master J, Potato Ketchup, Fire Eye Finish, Red, Lion Mark, what up, Lion Mark? I'm early for once. It happens. It happens. I'm glad to see everybody, though. I'm glad to see you, Sophie, and everybody else. Give me one moment here as I just do what I always do. Post a little tweet, a little birdie, and then I'm also going to post in the Discord as per tradition. There we go. Boom. Boom. All right. So that looks to be all good. I think we are continuing today, ladies and gentlemen, the Regirock hunt. So we're going after the legendary Regirock once again. We put in 110 last time. Hopefully we can get to around 250 today. I think we're working with a little more time, and I'm a little more used to this type of a hunt. So hopefully that all works. Jeff Donald Trump, thank you for the sub, and welcome to the Stampede. But yeah, so we'll be doing that, and on top of that, we'll also be hunting for a shiny Cubone that we can then evolve into a shiny Marowak, or a Alolan Marowak, actually. So that's really hype, and if we get the Cubone pretty early on today, which we have been on a streak, admittedly, then we'll go after Togedemaru, because that's another one of those Pokemon that I haven't caught yet, despite very much trying to do so. So that might happen, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll play it by ear. But for now, I'm just glad everybody is here. Well, not everybody, but you know what I mean. All of you for coming out. I appreciate it. And yeah, let's get right into it. Let's start this off. Let's destroy some Cubones, ladies and gentlemen. Would you like to trade with me in Pokemon Moon for a shiny Lugia? I'm okay, Shy Guy Gamer, but I appreciate the offer. Maybe someone else in chat does, though. Jack Curl, how's it going? I might go get a cookie here soon. No worries, Riley. Cookies are delicious. So, but yeah, no shiny on the Regi side. Boom. Boom. I said boom. Alright. I gotta check this rubber band. See if it's actually pressed in. Should work. Why is it not soft resetting? Oh, it is definitely this one. Okay. I just gotta fix the rubber band on this. I have to take them off each time because otherwise they get, like, locked on something. So, give me 1 sec to hopefully make sure that this is pressed in better. Okay, that should have fixed the issue. We'll see what happens. But anyway, no shiny Cubone on this side. I really want to meet Stan IRL. Well, maybe someday you might be able to. I will be at Fan Expo. For anyone in the Toronto area, I will be going to Fan Expo probably the Saturday or the Sunday. It's Fan Expo Canada in Toronto. So if you guys are going to that, if you're in this region and you want to meet me IRL, I will probably tweet like a little thing about that when I am actually there. Because I don't know exactly, because it's a long story. My parents moved that weekend too. So there's a lot going on. Okay, yeah, so I did fix that. And yeah, but I told Nad, I promised Nad we'd go. We were supposed to go to PAX West, but like I was saying last stream, I had to cancel that trip, unfortunately, because between the move and my parents' move coming up and just a lot of stuff going on, I really did not have the time or energy to deal with all that. So I had to cancel the trip, unfortunately, but to make it, there's our first Kangaskhan. To make it up to Nad, I did actually, I did tell her that we could go to Fan Expo, because we do that pretty much every single year. We didn't go last year, though, I feel like, but every year before then, for the past, like, 3 years, we've gone. So, yeah. Gotta come to Cali one day, Isaiah. I would love to. I would love to. Again, I was supposed to also go to Cali for E3, and then that never happened for similar reasons. But that was because my wisdom teeth. Every time I, like, book an event, something financially, like, big happens that same month, and then I can't, yeah. can't make it happen, unfortunately. So it's kind of, but that's life. That's life, right? Also, I totally missed a sub there. We had, once I refresh my Streamlabs login, apparently. There we go. Allow. Alright, you need to be soft resetted. Alright, let me see this sub. Sorry about that. I had to refresh all that. Gurnaf, thank you, Gurnaf, for the sub. I appreciate that. And welcome to the Stampede. Hope you're doing well today. Gotta come to New York. I'm definitely gonna try to come out to New York. I was also planning on doing a New York trip sometime in August, and then that fell through. But that was just more because I was doing PAX, and then, but I will maybe do New York sometime around, like, sometime in the wintry, Christmassy time, maybe. We'll maybe, if I'm okay, if things pick up because of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon or something, then maybe, yeah, maybe I'll do New York, because I really do want to visit there. I've been a big fan. I love New York City, and I want to visit the Nintendo World Store, like, a lot. So, hopefully something like that ends up happening. And, yeah, we got someone just spamming. I hope you catch both shinies today. Thank you, Madeline. Thank you. And what's up? Whoa, Stan, this looks stressful. It's not so bad. It just always takes me, like, a few minutes to actually, like, get in the rhythm. Once I'm in the rhythm, though, it's actually not so bad. Especially, Cubone's not much harder than Rattata. Rattata's fairly easy. Togedemaru might be a little bit more, pain in the butt, but, well, again, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. It's not really so bad. The Mad Porygon-Z, what's up? Why would you say let's destroy some Cubones when it's the saddest, Pokemon in existence? It is a very sad Pokemon, isn't it? Well, we will be, I mean, it might be a sad Pokemon, but the truth is, we are hunting for a shiny, right? So, maybe we are technically Team Rocket this whole time. We want rare Pokemon. Wouldn't that be? We've been Team Rocket this entire time. But no, I will check out your ramen place for sure. If and when I go. I will definitely check out your ramen place, Moonwolf, because obviously I love ramen, and I would imagine that if Toronto's ramen is good, New York City's ramen would be even slightly better. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. But again, that's if and when I go. Hopefully though, hopefully. Togedemaru really needs a better name. Yeah, I mean, I think it plays into, like, it's very Hawaiian-y, I guess, right? Like Polynesian. Because of the region it's from, right? A lot of Pokemon have names like that, like Jangmo-o, and, you know, and I think it adds a little element of, like, identity to them, right? It makes them, you definitely wouldn't get them confused for, like, a Kalos Pokemon. Jonathan Swan, thank you for the sub, and welcome to the Stampede. Jonathan, appreciate you, my dude. Since we're running Cubone, doesn't that make us Team Skull? True, good pun, / also, that was really smart. What is the age group of people here? I think it ranges. But I would say the average age is probably like 17, 18, honestly. Which just makes me feel old. But no, in all reality, it probably is something like that. But it's not as young as you would think, I don't think. Like, there are some young people in the community, but there's also a lot of 20s like myself and whatnot. So it all kind of averages out to, like, I would say, like, senior year high school, freshman year college, kind of. That's probably, like, the average age of everyone watching here. Yeah. But that's, again, and that's just my assumption. I don't actually know. But that's what I assume. I'm young. Well, that's fine, though. I really don't mind if you're young or you're, like, it's Pokemon is one of those things where, like, it literally defies all, like, every single possible age expectation. It really does. Like, me and Neon, we're always joking about this too, but, like, that guy that we met at playing Pokemon Go, we actually figured out that this, like, 50-year-old man had caught 56,000 Pokemon and had walked from Vancouver, like, British Columbia, Canada, to Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Like, he'd put in, like, 4,300 kilometers or something. He'd walked, and, like, this is a man, he's like, you know, 50, 55 probably. Like, he's not your typical Pokemon fan, but he loves the series. Like, so it doesn't matter whether you're that old or you're, you know, 6 years old or whatever. Like, it's a series that really does bring people together. It's a series that spans all ages, and especially as like it gets older, us people who grew up with like the original generations and stuff, like that's gonna continue. Like, one day you're gonna have people who are like, yeah, I came up with Gen 7. Those were my first games when I was 6. Like, it happens. It happens. Don't wish childhood away. I only have 1 year left. No, definitely enjoy your childhood as much as you can. Enjoy like the blissfulness of it, the non-responsibilities of it. Even I still have a little bit of that, right? That childish, like, but I'm starting to realize pretty fast, like, all the responsibilities and whatnot. But Ermits, what is up, Ermits? How's it going, my dude? Gotta go back to work. No worries. Moon Wolf, I'm 18 tomorrow. Oh, wow, Matthew. Well, happy early birthday, because I won't be streaming tomorrow or Saturday. But, yeah, no, I think that's really awesome. I hope you have a great birthday, and don't fret it either. Like, there's nothing you can do to fight it, so just, like, you know, embrace it. Enjoy it. My nanny is 70, and she has, like, what? Wow, Gleb, your nanny would destroy me in a Pokemon battle, if Niantic ever gave us actual Pokemon battles. But, yeah, no, that's insane. That's insane. Your nanny sounds awesome. First gen for me was Gen 3. Nice, Ashton. Nice. I played Gold as my first Pokemon game. Beautiful, Gleb. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, I was also Silver version was my first real one. Brian, how's it going? How you been? Do you like Earthbound? I do enjoy it, and I enjoy, like... But I will say, I will admit, I haven't finished it. I've recorded footage of it before, so I've, like, played, like, through the first, like, towns and, specifically and stuff like... Like, there's been certain events I'll, like, play, but I've never actually beaten it. I've never actually gone through with it. One day I'll have to change that for sure, though, because I've heard amazing things. But I've also heard that, like, see, my thing is I really want to play it so that I understand a little more of, like, the nuances and stuff of Mother 3, which I've never played, which I've heard is just phenomenal. So yeah, I've always kind of been, like, in my head waiting for, like, Nintendo to localize Mother 3. And if they did that, then I would go back, finish Earthbound, and then play Mother 3 when it comes, like, in preparation. But, yeah, Nintendo... Oh, one sec, there we go. But yeah, Nintendo, they never localized it, so it kind of ruined that plan. How's BB Neon? He never calls me anymore. He's good. I just hung out with him yesterday. We found a Charizard nest in Pokemon Go. So we did a little hike, and we caught some Charizards. Or not Charizards, sorry, Charmanders, I should say. Not Charizard. That would be ridiculous. But yeah, so we caught some Charmanders. There's also Omanites there and Yanmas. So we caught all those. But it changed. It flipped. And now it's a Pikachu nest and a Magikarp nest. Which means we're probably going to go shiny hunting in Pokemon Go fairly soonish, I guess. So, yeah. Because those are like only the two Pokemon. Snowy! Yo, what is up, Snowy? Welcome, welcome. Oh my god, it has been a while, my friend. How you been? Hey, Stan, how you been? And then Ralph as well. What's up, Ralph? I've been good. I've been good. I've been very well. I've been very well. Joey's getting me hooked on this game called Fortnite, so I've been playing that a little bit lately. Unfortunately, I had to help my parents with moving stuff yesterday. Mostly my own stuff, I'll be honest. But, yeah, so I had no time to play it yesterday, but it's really fun. I've been enjoying it. So I'm probably going to play some of that with him tonight. First shiny in main games. Wingle, my brother's copy of Sapphire. Michael Jordan's mom cheated. Michael Jordan's dad cheated too, though, so... Good, my dude. I'm glad to hear that, Snowy. I'm glad. I gotta switch this chain. But I'm glad to hear you've been all right. Hey, Stan, it's been a while. It has been Rise. I hope you had a brilliant summer. I hope it was outstanding. And, yeah, I am still shiny hunting. But now we're dual shiny hunting. We got a new setup going for some legendaries here. But, yeah. I've been waiting for the stream. Well, Kevin, we're streaming. We're streaming. How's it going, my favorite YouTube? Well, thank you, Earl, for that compliment. It's going well. It's going well. I just got my shiny male Eevee. Any nicknames? I don't know. I don't know, Ash. Alright, I need to switch this chain, so I'm gonna do that. You excited for the new Pokemon games? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I will definitely be playing them live when they're released, whenever that is. No, they did give us a release date, didn't they? But, yeah, when they come out, I'll definitely, like, first day they're out, we'll be doing probably a really long stream. Like, we'll just be playing through those games all weekend. My goal is to have them beat by, like they come out on a Friday, I'm pretty sure. My goal is to have them beat by like, the Sunday night. Like, we'll get through it all. And then hopefully the week after we can start shiny hunting in those games. So that'd be pretty cool. Sometime in November. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Black Friday like weekend, as it usually is with Pokemon games. Although it was last year. Last year it might have. I don't know. But yeah, they really like Nintendo just in general really likes the Black Friday weekend. Or like the Friday of that. So, because remember when they released like Super Smash Brothers for Wii U and ORAS, like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire on the same day on like Black Friday. I was actually really expecting them to put Super Mario Odyssey on that, but they didn't. So, which is good for me because it comes out earlier, and I'm excited for that. So, but yeah. I dare you to shiny hunt Marini. Fun fact, I was actually going to put that before Togedemaru as my like next shiny hunt. But I decided against it because I didn't think I had enough time to actually do that one justice. So I'm saving it for when we probably eventually, hopefully, that's a lot of E's, but get Regirock. Because when we get Regirock, then I'll have more time, I guess. But yeah, so because I do want to get Marini, I've gone after it twice, and I have 2 Corsolas to show, like 2 shiny Corsola to show for my efforts. But make it Sense 7, I do. How's it going? I still need to get a Switch. Oof, true, but I think like we're getting into the period where it's actually starting to make sense to have a Switch. Where, like, excuse me, where I don't blame anybody for not owning a Switch right now. Like even with Splatoon, excuse me again. Even with Splatoon, and even with you know, your Mario Karts and Sonic Mania just came out. Like, I think it's just starting to get to the point where it's starting to make sense to buy that thing. But when Super Mario Odyssey is released for it, that's when I think it shifts to must buy for most people, I would say. Not everybody, but then you got a core Mario game, you got a core Zelda game, even if it's not like version exclusive. So I think like that would be really good. But hey Stan, if you get Splatoon 2 soon, are you gonna do a live stream? I probably will not stream Splatoon 2, but I will definitely be buying it and playing it like online. Maybe some late night streams or something randomly if I'm like happen to be playing it. But yeah, I think it's one of those games that like it doesn't really stream too well, I guess, like because it's hard to, you want to kind of follow like all the action. I find the same thing with Overwatch, by the way, and I love Overwatch, but it's not a game that I like to watch streamed. Oscar, thank you for the sub, by the way, and welcome to the Stampede. Hope you're doing well on this fine Thursday afternoon. At least it's afternoon where I am. But yeah, Stan the man, how's it going? Sorry, it's all good, Poke Player. I'm doing great. I'm you know, streaming. Hopefully gonna get a shiny Cubone. Things are good. It's busy because like it's weird because like we just moved in here, me and my brother, and now like immediately like it's like we just got settled like a week ago, and now it's like we have to keep going back to our like childhood, like the old place where we stream, like my parents' house, to help them move. So it's like it never ends, man. It never ends. Boxes and tape but it is good. I'm doing well. I gotta help them. I mean, the big thing is like next week, but I've been trying to move stuff. I got more lights, though, which is good. I found a light thing that I'd been missing, which is good. And, oh, nice, Lauren. 288 out of 301, never doing this again. I promise you, though, it's easier to get the Shiny Charm when the games first come out, because everybody is trading to get it. So, like, if you do decide to do it again, I would really recommend doing it when, like, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, like, first come out. If you can, of course. Stan, the Lucky Stan shirt is dirty, so I can't wear it. No worries, your friend Kevin. No worries. And all the mods, yeah, they, I mean, I think it's a mix of things. I know a lot of people, school has either started or it starts next week. I think that in other cases, it's just, you know, things have like kind of settled down, things have died down. But usually, I will say give it time and like more mods will show up. We've never really... but yeah, this week in particular has been really rough, I think, just because of school and whatnot. Like, I know there's a lot of people getting ready, going back. I know Spoonie's gonna, like, Spoonie and Roy are going back to college. I know, like, yeah, so do you have merch? I did have merch. I put out a shirt. However, it was a limited run because I'd never put out merch before. So it was like, it's the first, like, ever Random Tens merch, and it existed for only, like, a little while, and now it's, like, in the history books. But I will be commissioning some sort of artist to make us a design sometime in, like, probably when Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon come closer to being out. and we'll do another shirt for that, and I'll try to make it on for a little bit longer. So if anybody, because we just kind of finished our shirts like a month and a half ago, and yeah, so I don't want to like, you know, do it too quickly, but yeah, I definitely, they went really well. We doubled the goal that I'd set for us, so I'm definitely going to do another shirt. It's just, I want to give enough time, and I don't want to put out like a new shirt every single day, like, you know, month basically. Just once when there's like something special in the community or something. You got a Masuda for Vulpix. Why? Because you're in Moon? Or my school? Well, it would make sense if you're playing Moon, yeah. Are you going to play Pokemon Stars on the Switch live when it comes out? Well, Pokemon Stars is not coming out for the Switch. It's going to be a brand new Generation 8 game. Though maybe its name might be Stars, I don't know, but it's very unlikely. But yeah, I will definitely, when that comes out, I will play it. Yes, yes, absolutely. I would not miss playing a new Pokemon game on stream. Like, that'd be so cool. It's the best feeling in the world. Moonlit, Cartoonist, thank you for the sub, and welcome to the Stampede. Yeah, exactly, Moon. I was like, yeah, as soon as I said that out loud, I was like, well, obviously she's playing Moon. Like, people going to college is weird now that I dropped out. It's, yeah, when you're, like, out of it for a while, it definitely, like, it's definitely a weird thing to, like even, I'm, like, on my Frisbee team or whatever, a lot of the people on our team are, like, 20, 21, and, like, they're all going back, like, these coming weeks, and it's so weird, as, like, someone who's just like, yeah, this is, like, the third fall that, like, I'm not going back. Mind you, it's not the third fall of, like, doing YouTube, but it's, you know, it's weird. It is weird. Maybe it's only the second one of not going. I don't know. But the point is, time goes by really fast, is what I'm getting at. 4 gamers with shiny hunting Registeel. Nice. I hope John got it. I hope he got it. I got a shiny Shaman. Nice. Nice. Who's your Smash main? Pretty much Sheik, I would say, in like every version, like from Melee to Brawl, or from Melee to Smash 4, like including Brawl. But I really love it. Like, it switches up. I love playing Pikachu as like a pocket character in Melee. In Brawl, I really gravitated towards Lucas and Toon Link, and then in Smash 4, I play a lot of Captain Falcon. Have you battled random players online in Pokemon Battle Spot before? I haven't. No, not really, Sophie. No. I'm in Kirby. In which game though? Hi Stan. What's up, Munchie? How's it going? Did I miss the shiny? No, Panther plays. We're 33 in on Cubone, so you did not miss anything. And yeah, I'm still going. I'm still going. Don't you worry. Boop boop boop. Stan, I'm just saying you're one of the YouTubers that can make me laugh a lot and loud. And don't you remember me, Shamlock Slayer? What up? Yeah, yeah. And thank you for the compliment, by the way. Still need the Master Ball, Stan. I could trade you. I do need the Master Ball. Yeah, actually. Again, though, I'm not too worried about it right now, because I feel like even if we do, like, the shiny pops up in the first, like, 200 encounters for Regirock, like, if I don't catch it, yes, it'll be my first fail, but, like, at the same time, we didn't go, like, 3,000 and then fail it, making it, like, feel that much, like, more painful. So I'm okay with it, because then we can just keep going until we get it again. But, yeah, I think, like, I'm going to try sometime this weekend to hit somebody up and make a trade for a Master Ball in this game, just because, yeah, it's crazy. I main Ness in all of them. Nice, nice. Neon actually does as well. Although I don't really play Smash 64 competitively, but when I did play that game, I think I played a lot of Pikachu actually. So yeah. I've mained Marth since Melee. Melee, well, yeah, Marth is great in that game, and Melee, obviously, Marth is, like, especially just incredible. I don't know. Wait, you're double shiny hunting? How do you multitask so easily? It's not, I mean, when you get, like, anything, when you get in, like, the rhythm of it, it's really not that bad. I won't lie, the first stream we did where I was dual hunting, I was completely flustered. I was all over the place, poor, like, Mortix. You know, I was like messing up and then like one thing went wrong and like, yeah, so the first stream was definitely a work in progress, but once I've gone for a while now and I'm starting to get used to it. Panther plays, thank you for the sub and welcome to the Stampede. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. We're just getting started though. We still got shinies to catch. I have a good feeling about Cubone, though. Like, I think it's going to happen relatively early for us. Bro, the new Mercy? Like, the new Mercy skin in, like, the Summer Games one? You mean? Do you reckon you'll ever have an entire shiny Pokedex legit? Probably not. Probably not. I think that it is slightly impossible. I'm trying to think. There's got to be at least one Pokemon that was, like, shiny locked and never made available legally that would make it, like, basically impossible to do that. So, because Mew, you could technically get shiny if you had the event for, like, any of the, well, some of the Gen 3 games. I think it was Emerald, Leaf Green, or Leaf Green, Fire Red. I'm trying to think. Is there any Pokemon? There's got to be one, right? That's like, anyway. Zygarde was never released officially. Well, there you go. The Mercy buff, it's coming. Oh, I've been so out of the loop. I just watched, the May short yesterday night. Like, it was like 1 a.m. I got home because I was out late, like I said, at my parents', you know, packing and just catching up and whatnot. And yeah, so I got home really late, and I was in bed and I was like ready to fall asleep. And then I saw that Blizzard put out like that May short, and I was like, oh, I guess I gotta watch this. And it was amazing. But yeah, no pun intended. But so I haven't really looked into like the buffs or season 6. I did see on Twitter like someone posted about, but I didn't actually look into them yet. So I'll have to do that like sometime after the stream. But that's exciting. That's exciting. And Mercy got a huge buff. Yo, what up, JoJo? Still no rain. San help. Wait, there's a hurricane, dude? There's a hurricane in San Antonio? I had no idea this was a thing. Wow. I hope everything is going okay, JoJo, and I hope you're safe, dude. Yo, what is up, Ninja? JC Trainers Union. Yo, congratulations, by the way, dude, on that blue Voltorb. That was insane. The amount of, like, encounter. I mean, I don't gotta tell you. You lived it. But, that hurricane looks vicious. Good luck with it. I had no idea. See, I'm so out of the loop. I am so out of the loop that, like, I actually like basketball and pay attention. I just read this morning that, the Celtics traded Isaiah Thomas for Kyrie Irving. Like, which I know to most people out there, if you don't follow basketball, you're like, what? Who? Like, but like that's massive, and like I didn't even know about this. And like 48 hours later, I finally heard about it. So I've been so out of the loop. I've been so like in my own Stanny zone lately that I am missing out on everything apparently. So JoJo, I hope you're safe, dude. I had no idea there was even a hurricane happening. Like that is crazy. Like but you know what? I am that type of person. There could be a hurricane like outside of my house, and I would have no idea because, like, I've just been so busy that, like, watching the news has not been a thing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I read that, too. They have to read... So they're printing... Because they're already, like, they have it shipped to, like, a lot of stores because it comes out, like, in, what, 2 weeks? 3 weeks? So they already have so many made that they're like... But when they re-release it or whatever, like, when they sell through their first initial, they're going to update it so that he's in his Celtics jersey. But, yeah, it's insane that that's a thing. Like, freak me out. This is why Alaska is best state. I want to visit Alaska one day for sure. I imagine that it's got like just amazing things. It's expected to make landfall in Corpus Christi tomorrow night or Saturday morning. It's 180 miles from San Antonio, but we're expected to get 10 to 15 inches of rain. Okay, well, it sounds like you'll be fairly okay. And yeah, no worries, Leia. Not a problem. That's very nice that you're helping your friend. I think that's awesome. But yeah, JoJo, I hope you're okay, man. I hope you're protected. It sounds like you'll be okay from like what you're saying, but I still, you know, I'll keep you in my thoughts, dude. And you and your family for sure. I'm in Ireland. I'm lucky. You know, weather is one of those things though where it's like it's so like unpredictable that I don't think. Like, I personally never... It's such a tragedy in the biggest sense of it. Because it's not man-made. It's not like, you know, some elected official did something crazy. It's like legitimate, like... It's just Mother Nature is, like, devastating people and their livelihoods and sometimes their lives. And, like... So, I always feel like that's the worst kind of tragedies. When it's like, you can't do anything about it. It's literally just, like... It's unavoidable. Just, you drew the short straw... Or you lost the lottery of, like, geography, basically. But, you know, it's such a, like, unfairness of... And, yeah, some places are better than others, but everywhere's going to have its own thing of, like, you know, weather-related, climate-related. Like, so, trust me. you might be safe now, but like definitely keep those people in your hearts. Think about it, because one day you might be in a position where you know you need the support of other people, because your place is getting ravaged, or like even Canada, like the wildfires in BC, and like it's been insane here, and there's so many people out of homes, and the wildlife is completely, so it's such a tragedy. What in the world? Do I spot a snow? I know, right? I know, Kininja. Well, it rains here. Hello, Beverly. How are you? In Oakville, we have huge rains. True, true. Yeah, Oakville, well, it's been a pretty rainy summer, I guess. But, yeah, I don't know. Hey, love your Pokemon Gen reviews. Is there an ETA on the Gen 5? I'm playing it still. It was supposed to be out, honestly, really soon. And then I moved, and now my parents are moving, so it's like, August has kind of sucked, and I should have known that, but you know, I've been horrible at, like, estimating things lately, but I'm hoping, it will be the next video that goes out on my channel for sure. I'm in the middle of playing it. I'm loving it so far. But I still want to say that I can get it out before this month is over, but it's probably going to be early September at this point, which is horrible. I know. I'm the worst for that. I'm really sorry, guys, but it will be coming. I don't want to rush that one, you know? Like, there's videos that, like, I don't mind, like, just rushing. That is not one of them. I want to put as much time as I can possibly put into making it quality, because those are ones that, like, I feel will last on my channel. Like, they'll linger. Like, people who find my stuff 3 years later will watch those videos as a series, and so I don't want to, like, make it bad, like, or not make it bad on purpose, but obviously I would never do that, but, like, rush it, and then it ends up having flaws and stuff that I have, like, you know, so, and I'm sure it still will have flaws, but if I can at least try to, like, take my time with it, then it'll be less of that. We do a bunch of smoke from the fires, and, oh, yeah, no, it was really bad. It was really bad. Bella Weeks, thank you for the sub, and welcome to the Stampede. But yeah, the wildfires were horrible. My parents' roof is what's up. Nice, really. Nice. I love a little Marowak shiny. It is a wonderful shiny. It made my top 10 best Gen 7 Pokemon list of shinies, so yeah. I love binging the rarest. The rarest of one of those series, though, it's like, I love making it, by the way. Because I genuinely, like, you guys know, I love collectible things. I love... the issue is, one, I'm kind of, like, at this weird place where, like, I don't really have much more gaming stuff to get into. Like, most of the big things I've, like, covered at this point. There's a few things I could do left. I still gotta do, like, Xbox games, stuff like that. But, like, especially Nintendo-wise, I'm kind of at, like, a point where it stopped making as much sense. Because, yeah, it's like, people are like, do the Wii U, do the Switch, but it's like, but they're not even out. Like, you know, they need time to, like, sink in. So yeah, so I'm kind of at a weird crossroads with that, but at the same time, I love the series. I definitely would like to make more of them. It's just, there's got to be enough to do. And the other thing too is that when it comes to, like, games in particular, it's tricky because, like, a lot of the times I won't have access to footage of a game, which means I have to use other people's footage, and I always feel really, really horrible about that, because if there's, like, you know, a 1 in, like, 26, like, only 26 of these games exist, and I need to get footage, there's not really a real emulator for that. There's not, like, so for me to get footage, sometimes I have to, like, not even, it's not really borrowing. In some ways, it's just, like, it's using other people's footage. I mean, it's fair use, so it's not stealing, because I'm commenting on it, I'm critiquing it, but it's still, like, it feels kind of bad to me. Like, I don't like doing that. So that's the other reason as well, is that, like, I want to be very careful about that. I want to avoid that wherever I can. Rarest Pokemon plushies. So I've actually looked into doing rarest Pokemon plushies. I kid you not. The issue with it is that there are some super rare ones. Like, they did the legendary beasts, like Suicune, Entei, Raikou. When the Celebi movie came out, those ones are super rare. There's, like, a rare Shadow Lugia one. It's really hard, though, to pinpoint down exact prices and exact, like, rarity on those. Like, because there's no real, like, with games, they'll limit them. Like, they'll say, like, this is a 1 in 200. Like, but with, like, plushes, they don't really do that. So it's, like, it's really hard to figure out how rare something is versus how rare something else is. And so that was my issue, because I really did want to make a video like that, because I think it's really awesome, and there are some super coveted Pokemon plush. But it's hard to get numbers and facts. Wait, Stan, in your Sun and Moon game, do you have Guzma hair? I do, because I had dyed my hair for hitting 100,000 subs. Can you give me an idea of a shiny Tahan? Panther plays, yeah, why not go after Rhea-Nucleus? Alright, I am so lost here. Alright, boom, boom, there we go. Which YouTubers inspired you to make videos and live streams? So, my biggest inspiration as a YouTuber, there's a few inspirations as a YouTuber. One of them, I think, like, my three biggest ones, probably, or four, okay, four biggest ones. The first biggest one is probably Shay Carl, which he's actually in a lot of hot water right now because he's kind of messed up. And anyway, Guilherme Torres, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the family, and or the Stampede, and thank you so much for the sub. But yeah, he got in some trouble for some seriously messed up text that he was sending to like a cam girl and stuff. So I don't want to get into all that, but like he's in kind of, he doesn't really upload anymore. But he was part of the station, and he was like family vlogging before like Logan Paul and Jake Paul and stuff, and before Roman Atwood, and like he was like the family vlogger. Like he was like, but anyway, so he had a really good like attitude about just like you can do things. Like he lost a bunch of weight. Like he was like, so it was a very positive like role model on like you can make videos. Like if you want to be a YouTuber, be a YouTuber. So like that aspect of his personality like definitely was a big influence on me of like you can do it. Like just put your mind to it and you can do it. So he had a huge what happened to the Totodile hunt? We got the Totodile. We got it in 125 encounters or something. It was crazy. But yeah, so he was big. He was a big influence. His early stuff, and then I kind of fell off watching him as I grew up. But anyway, when I was like a teenager, especially, like he was like a huge influence. But yeah, and then another huge influence on me for probably actually like doing random 10 specifically was the Nostalgia Critic. I loved his top 10 videos or top 11s, and that kind of like in my head was like, I think I could do this. Like I think like watching them, I was like, he's really good at articulating and like talking about what he likes, what he doesn't like. I think I could do this, and like so that's how Random 10s was born, because we were gonna be a top 10 channel, but with like a personality behind it, not like a Watch Mojo where it's just like a narration and different scripts. It was gonna be like personality based top 10s, like just pure top 10 videos, but like of anything that we wanted. So he was a huge inspiration, and then the other two who really like were huge influences for the type of content I wanted to make and the level of value in the production of content I wanted to make were Glass Reflections, GR Arcada on YouTube. He does anime reviews. He's actually Canadian as well, which is really cool. I got to meet him at Anime North 2 years ago. So yeah, a huge inspiration for me. His production values are crazy. Like he is such a role model in the sense of like how he presents, the quality of his content. Like, so that was huge for me. And then the other one was Some Call Me Johnny, and his level of like just openness about games. Like I really appreciate it. So those are my four. I know I kind of got long-winded, but yeah, those are the four who really inspired me to not just do YouTube to start it, to think I could do it, but also to like try to push myself to make my stuff better. So yeah, they were huge influences on me. Watch Stan Mikey. Oh, what was the first Nostalgia Critic video you watched? See, I actually don't know. Like, I don't know how I found him. It was one of my friend's sisters was talking about how he had reviewed, at the time there was like a remake of something that was coming out, and she was telling us about this guy who was like making videos, and this is like 2012, 2013, and she had like said him, like the guy with the glasses, and I was like, who is that? So I looked into it, and I think like it was one of those things where I don't remember the first one I watched, but I watched like his most recent thing, and then I was like, this is really good. And I rewatched like everything. Like just I binged him for like an entire like 2 months of like everything he'd ever done, and like fell in love with it. So that was like my first, I think maybe the first one I watched though was, I'm trying to think, it was like something that came out in like 2012, 2013 that had like gotten a remake, or maybe it was like the Smurfs or something. I don't know. But it was something that like we kind of like, we didn't really grow up with. Maybe it was the Turtles, like TMN. No, that was 2014. So I don't remember what it was, but it was like one of those videos where she's like, so I watched that because she had recommended it. And then I watched like a bunch of like the other, you know what it might have been actually? He did a comparison between the Amazing Spider-Man and like Sam Raimi's Spider-Man movies, and I think the Amazing Spider-Man had just come out in theaters. Maybe it was that, and I watched that, and then I went back and anyway. But yeah. Oh no, Riley! Oh no, that was me with Screen Junkies and Honest Trailers. Oh, Stan is from Toronto. I'm from Ottawa. Yeah, I am. I'm roughly from Toronto. I'm not quite in Toronto, but close enough, I guess. Snow face reveal 1 million likes. 1 million likes. Oh my God, that would be a thing for sure. Going after Shiny Trico as well. Nice Poke player. I'm from Heerenveen. No, I actually don't. I'm assuming that's Swedish, right, or Sweden, but I'm not. I've never heard of it before. Why don't you do Let's Plays? You will be a really great commentator for them. I mean, seriously, you should try it. Well, thank you, Ahmed. I appreciate that. Let's Plays just aren't my thing, to be honest with you, though. I find that they're just, I don't know, like, they've just never been for me. Like I've said, like, I appreciate, like, people who Let's Play, and I don't want to, like, you know, crap all over their craft, basically, but they're just not my, like, I don't think they take a whole lot of effort, typically. I think, like, now especially, it's like, harder than ever to really, like, do a Let's Play and get it noticed and stuff like that. Not that that's all that it's for, but it feels like it'd be, like, I'm doing the same thing that's been done to death, you know? That's kind of my take on it, and so I want to try to, like, do things that, like, can resonate with people more, and maybe that's, like, you know, me being, like, trying to be, like, too much of an artist, and, like, but I really do. I want to make things that, like, people can enjoy, and, like, not just something to pass the time, I guess. Who is your channel mascot? Probably Roy Boy. No. My channel mascot is... We don't really have one. Like, we don't have a Pokemon... Because I'm not really a Poketuber. Like, yeah, I shiny hunt, of course. But, for the longest time, most people knew me for the rarest and Amiibo, not Pokemon. So, it's just in the last little while, I've definitely become more of a Pokemon channel. But I still don't even feel comfortable being called a Poketuber. But I can't deny, I'm a Poke streamer. Like, I definitely stream Pokemon pretty much every single time, so yeah, but I don't know. Looking for shiny Eevee? Nice. I hope you get it. Yeah, Chublet is behind me. Chublet is up there. I think I'm gonna complete the set. I think I'm gonna get the 2 others at Fan Expo this year if they're there. Because there is like a full-on set of like there is Poplio and Litten as well that can go with that. So I'm gonna look into that. Where can I get Eevee? I think it's definitely on the 2nd island. I want to say like Route 11, but I'm probably wrong. Hey, do you know where Halton Hills is? I don't, unfortunately. Sorry. Yo, what is up, Joey? How's it going? Joey's Game Rat, the owner. What's up, dude? How's it going? Yeah, sorry about yesterday, man. I got stuck helping my parents. Well, it was... Again, I keep saying, like, I was helping them pack their house. It was basically, I was getting rid of the last remnants of my crap out of their house. So yeah, I was there till like 11 last night, like 11 p.m. Yeah, man, I hope all's been good. I'm gonna play some Fortnite with you tonight for sure, though, dude. If you're up for it, because I've been craving it, man. I've been craving it. It looks really fun, and like I said, I just want to try. I don't know if I'm really gonna like it, but I really want to try it just to see if like with other people to see like, because I think it'd be crazy. I think it'd be really fun. Notice me. What's up, Panja? My Pokemon used struggle, and I didn't tell it to. It's Dutch, but it's just a village. Oh, fair enough. Well, like, I'm from a pretty small town / village type thing as well. So, like, no worries there. I definitely, it's weird, too, because, like, I moved the town over, but it's actually, like, just equally as, like, well, it is bigger. It is bigger than the town I came from, I guess, but it's not much bigger. And it's further from the city as well, which is, like, another thing that's kind of, like, yeah, dude. Yeah, no, we'll play. We'll play for sure. 70 likes and I'll touch my nose. Oh, yeah, guys, if you could drop a like on this video, I would very much appreciate it. I know I haven't asked or anything today, but I would definitely be in your debt if you could do that. Oh, sorry, I had to go somewhere for a sec. No worries, Madison, no worries. Where I'm from, there are only 20 houses in my neighborhood. Oh, true. Well, that's very small. That is definitely smaller than even my small town upbringing. I already liked... Thank you, Sophie. I appreciate it. Gotta touch my nose now. I told you, Spoonie. Spoon, I just called you Spoonie again. Oh my god. It's already happening again? No, Snowy, sorry. Well, could you try doing the 10s for something else other than games, like real life stuff that will inspire people and make people happy? That will get huge feedback. Well, yeah, but I also I can't, like, go, like, I definitely am a gamer. Like, I'm a gaming YouTuber. Like, I like video. Even the rarest was mostly about video games, because like that's something I'm fascinated by and I love, and it's like my form of escapism. I love movies as well, but definitely like video games to me are like my biggest escape, I think. And so that's why I like to talk about those specifically. Hey, it's Gray. What's up? You just got your shout out too. Nice. Good. Wow, Stan. I know. I am a horrible piece of garbage human who cannot remember. I cannot distinguish snow, a meteorological effect, from a utensil, and I don't know why. It's like, yeah. Stan, more like Steve, more like Roy. 100 likes and Jojo will tell you where he goes. Uh-oh. I haven't played Slime Rancher, but I've heard of it. I have had other people ask me to play it, and so maybe. You never know. Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I'm really excited for it. I think it's not only going to be good for, like, as just, like, you know, streaming and whatnot, but as a fan, I'm just, like, I'm excited for people to, like, embrace Pokemon again. I know it hasn't been that long. Like, Pokemon hype was everywhere last November, but just, like, I love when, like, everyone's, like, on a Pokemon hype train and everyone's talking about it, and it's nice, you know, and, like, talking to your friends about the games and, you know, the secrets and stuff. Stella GS, thank you for the sub, and welcome to the Stampede. And Anna Dragovich, thank you for the sub as well. And also, welcome to the Stampede to you also. Hope you guys are both enjoying the stream, and thank you for joining the family. I do appreciate it. Do you think Ultra... One sec here. Do you think Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon will have Pokemon following you again? So that is like a point of contention for a lot of people. In the trailer, it's like there's a Rockruff that kind of follows you that you can interact with, but also it doesn't seem like it's following you. And then you have like a Wingull from the trailer even before that, looking like it's kind of gliding with the player. So it's like, I know a lot of people are kind of like curious whether, my opinion is that they're not going to follow you, but there will be interactable Pokemon as almost like a trial test for when Gen 8 comes out. I truly believe that when Gen 8 comes out on the Switch, Pokemon will follow you, but like they're not quite there yet, but they kind of want to give us a taste of it. And so I think that's where we're kind of headed, if that makes any sense. Hyo G, thank you for the sub, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Welcome to the Stampede. But yeah. But I hope they do, though, because I think it's really cool, and obviously, like, it's so nice, especially as a shiny hunter, when they follow you, and, like, the shiny, like, overworld sprites are shiny, too. I think that's such a, like, extra addition as a shiny hunter that makes it, like, worthwhile, but imagine Regirock following you. I know, well, I think their issue was that it was really hard to, like, figure out a way to get them, in 3D models to kind of, like, face any way possible that it could, because, like, even, like, Pokemon X and Y, like, you're still on that X and Y axis, but with with Gen 7 and beyond, you now have that Z to work with, where you can, you know, you can go anywhere. It's like an open world freely roaming game. You're not on, like, a track, kind of. So, because of that, I think that, like, they were having struggles, maybe, but I think they're trying to bring it back. Oh my god, Joey's game safe! Don't know if I told you this joke before, but if Knuckle got taken away, would it be a kidnapping? Oh my... Dude, the puns! The puns. Ladies and gentlemen, can we get some hype for Joey's game safe in the stream right now? This man with his puns, that was good. That was good. If you would have said that to me on, like, when we were talking about it, like, Sonic, I would have died, man. But, a kidnapping. Get it? Because he's an echidna? It's... Yup. But no, thank you, Joey. Joey hype. Ladies and gentlemen, if you got a clover emoji, I want you to post it. If you got a top hat emoji, you can post that as well. But yeah, give this man some love. And Pokedays, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Stampede. Look at all that hype. Well deserved, well deserved. Thank you for the tip, though. Seriously, dude. I do appreciate that. And the pun. The pun is... Imagine Wailord follows you. Well, I mean, that's another thing too, right? It's like the size of it all. I came up with... What? Yo, you actually came up... Fair enough, fair enough. I definitely thought you got that off the internet, so I'm impressed. I'm impressed that you came up with that. Usually, like, those types of puns are so, like, all over the place. It's all good, Luke. It's all good. I hope the Gen 4 remakes will be on the 3DS. They will probably not be. They will probably be on the Nintendo Switch. I can almost guarantee it. Can Metagross learn False Swipe? I don't know. I would check Bulbapedia. I don't think so, but I could probably be very wrong. A lot of Pokemon can learn False Swipe, so I very well could be wrong. And Supersonic Chow, I personally hope they're on the Switch. I would rather, because we had to wait this long, I would rather we get, some Switch games, some Switch Gen 4 remakes, because, like, I can play Platinum on my 3DS. I don't need to buy a new game for that. Like, so, and I can play Diamond and Pearl on my 3DS currently, as is. So, I need an incentive to buy it again, you know? Also, this should be my emoji. Yeah, dude. Yeah, no, I'm that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We got to put the clover in there. Imagine a Wailord and Skitty in the Pokemon daycare. Well, that's a real thing, right? Aren't they part of the same egg group or something? Like, they can breed, which is messed up, but yeah. What is your favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Umbreon, actually. But I also really, really love everything from... Man, Cubone goes a lot. Like, I haven't been able to... I'm running out of, like, moves here, because I haven't had any time to Lepa. But I also really, really like Talonflame, Cyndaquil, Minior's up there. So, yeah. Magikarp following you. Oh, it'd die. I personally hope they're not on the Switch, because I will never be able to afford the Switch. Well, it wouldn't be for years, though, probably, because they got to do Gen 8 first, like a main game, and then maybe a year after that, we'd get the Gen 4 remake. So probably, like, 2019, I would imagine, is when they're coming out. But, again, this is just speculation from a guy who probably looks way too into patterns of Nintendo games. But, yeah. Luke Cron, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, but it's not that bad. Wailord is lighter than air. Wait, is it actually... So it's, like, filled with, like, helium and, like... Man... Pokemon makes no sense. Like, it freaked me out when I found out that, like, I'm taller than a Charizard. Like, that should not be a thing. That should not be a thing. I should not be tall, but, like, according to the games, Charizard is only 5'7". 13 away from 100 likes, guys. Come on, let's get it. Can we get 100 likes? It's too early for Sinnoh remakes. Well, I think it's like, because you gotta remember that, like, Oras took 13 years for us to get remakes. So I can see Sinnoh also taking 13 years, which would be 2020. Excuse me, at least in North America. So it would actually be 13 years from Japan if we got it in 2019, which I think we're going to get it in November of 2019. We're going to get Gen 4 remakes. That is my theory. We'll see if it holds true. And yeah, Furret is almost as tall as a person. Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure Furret is taller than a Charizard, like a dragon. Well, it's not a dragon, but you know what I mean. Like, it's based on a dragon. Sun and Moon need remakes. Oh, wait. Blue Duchess, what is up? Speaking of Wailord, why is it not ginormous in battle? I mean, have you seen it compared to your avatar? Well, because they have to get tricky with all of the perspective warping and stuff. Because you're right, it should be way larger, but, you know, it's one of the few Pokemon that has that problem. So, like, I'm sure Game Freak was just like, we'll pretend for battles that it's, you know, we'll play with everything and make it a little different. Eric Perneda, thank you for the sub, and welcome to the Stampede. Hope you're doing well today. Pokemon Rice... What if the new Pokemon game is Pokemon Logang and Pokemon Jake Paulers? Kakooine! Oh, Kakooine! Thank you for the sub, and welcome to the Stampede. I love JoJo. I was actually, right before this, I was watching Linkara's, his, like, review of, like, the first, like, few episodes of Phantom Blood. I think the main series games they were talking about for the Switch at E3 are Sinnoh remakes. See, no, because they said a brand new, like, core Pokemon. I'm sorry, Joey. I don't want to burst your bubble, my dude. You know that I know that you love Infernape, and you want that Mega, you want that Alolan form. I totally understand, but, like, it's pretty much all but confirmed that, like, we'll, at the very least, be getting, like, a Gen 8 before we get Gen 4 remakes. Which would also make sense, too, because, like, if you think about it, like, Gen 3 times 2 is 6, so we got the remakes, like, Gen 4 times 2, like... So, I think it makes a lot of sense, honestly. If, like, I feel like that's their new strategy. But, again, I could be proven wrong completely. I'm pretty sure they did say brand new RPG. Yeah, they did, dude. Okay, yes, they did say main series. But I'm pretty sure they said new. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But, it's pretty much all but confirmed that, like, from just other interviews they've done and stuff, that, like, we're getting a new one. But, hey, if I'm proven wrong, I will definitely, like, I will concede. I'm not against Gen 4 remakes. I think that, like, logically, that they're gonna put them after, like Gen 8 will be like their big like testing grounds, and then we'll get it on the Switch a year later. Just like kind of what happened with the 3DS with like they got X and Y that like tested it out, and then they like kind of were able to critique and fix some flaws when they remade the game. But we'll see. We shall see. I really need to use like Lepa Berries though, so I want to remake a Gen 1. I think a lot of people do as well, and we'll see what happens. I know, like, yo, there would be so many Gen 4 fans just absolutely pissed if like we got like another Gen 1 remake before Gen 4 remakes. Like, that would be, hey, that's our first Kangaskhan in a while, actually. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to use my Lepas and recover, like, all of this, because so it's going to be a while. Kangaskhan's going to be with us for a bit here. Can you give me advice on how to get subscribers? Honestly, YouTube, just start now and start feverishly, because YouTube, every, like, month is getting harder and harder to stand out and get noticed, and like, it's going to get harder and harder. So my advice is, like, if you want to grow on YouTube, you want that to be your dream, don't wait. Even if your equipment sucks, even if, like, your microphone is horrible, like, just start now. Start trying to build something now, because it's, yeah, YouTube is getting ridiculous. So that's my only, like, advice to you, really, is just do it as soon as you possibly can. Imagine getting X and Y remakes. Game Freak's like, yeah, so remember how all of you complained that we didn't put any Battle Frontier or Battle Tower in? We've decided to rectify that by remaking Gen 6, X and Y. That would be crazy. I made like 15 vids. We'll keep going though. Like 15, I guess, isn't enough. Like if you really want to stand out, I guess you gotta keep going until you find your niche. Again, I don't know. I don't really know what you do on your channel or anything, so it's hard for me. But I'm just saying that would be my advice. Gamer Kid, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Stampede. Do you have to use money for Pokemon Bank? I do believe it does cost an annual fee, yes. One massive word, every Pokemon, every region, except you're 9 years old and can't go on an adventure yet. Oh my, the ultimate betrayal. Do you want to go to every region? Do you want, and then like, yeah, and then like, it's just like, well, you're 9, so you have to wait a year, in-game time, and then we'll make it possible. Oh my god, Rotom! Still shouldn't be doing this, but I just had to show you, I still support you, my dude. Keep on being awesome. Well, thank you, Rotom. Rotom hype, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Rotom. I do appreciate that. You're awesome. And, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, give Rotom some hype. And if it's too much, then don't even worry about it, Rotom. I love having you here. I hope everything's been as good as it can be, given how the last time we spoke went. But I hope everything's okay. Oh, seriously? Nice. That worked out beautifully, Joey. $5 per year for Pokebank. Yeah, so it's like, it's not horrible, but Mariah Thompson, thank you for the sub, and welcome to the Stampede. Alright, we finally got our, like, our moves back, so let's continue along here. I have subs for no reason, I make 0 videos. Well, maybe you're just a good person, I don't know. Maybe you leave really, really amazing, comments. You never know, you never know. Alright. I have 1 sub and make no videos. I don't know who that sub is, though. Probably Roy. Rowan Reynolds, thank you for the sub, and welcome to the Stampede. I hope you're enjoying the stream today, and I hope we get a shiny, and you get to see a live shiny reaction. I think that'd be really, really cool. It'd probably be Cubone, but who knows? It could be Regirock. Could be Regirock. What's your favorite gen? I have many for different reasons. But overall, it's probably 2, 5, or 7, though, like, I also really, like, so Gen 4 is this weird thing for me, because, like, I love Gen 4. Horse Depend, thank you for the sub, and welcome to the Stampede. I love Gen 4, but I really love it because we got Soul Silver and Heart Gold, so they're technically Gen 2 games remade, but it's like, Phoenix Haggerty Wood, thank you for your sub also, and welcome to the Stampede. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so like Gen 4 is weird. It's like if you just consider main series games, Gen 4 probably wouldn't be in my top 3. But if you consider all, like, both main series and remake games, like the entire library of that generation, Gen 4 is like probably number 1. So it's like, it's this weird, yeah. Because like Soul Silver and Heart Gold are probably like 2 of my favorite games ever made, let alone like just Pokemon games. So you can imagine that, like, yeah. Did you see Jake Paul lost over 100,000 subs? That's, oh my god, seriously? Man, I don't know. Is it because of the whole, like, FaZe Banks thing that, like, I still don't really know much about, but I at least know that they're... From the trending tab, I know that something's going on between Jake Paul and FaZe Banks. When you were hunting Diglett with Buzzwole, did that give you a type advantage? Well, I actually didn't hunt Diglett with Buzzwole. That was Neon, so I don't know what advantage it gave him. I don't think he recommended it, though, because I think he actually switched it to Garchomp eventually because he wanted a Pokemon that wouldn't get attacked by, like, Sand Attack, basically. I think that was his reasoning or something like that. Gen 4 made me love Pokemon again. That's how I feel about Gen 5, actually. So that's another reason why Gen 5 has such a good place in my heart. But then when it comes to Gen 7, I also love Gen 7 because Gen 7 opened so many doors for me. Excuse me, and I made so many friends through Gen 7 because of these streams. And without Gen 7, these streams wouldn't have gotten to the point they did. I wouldn't have made so many friends. Like, my life would have been totally different. I wouldn't have gone to PAX. I wouldn't have met Joey. Like, so, you know, my life changed because of Gen 7. So it's like, I have a very soft spot for that game, like, those games as well. And on top of that, I actually really enjoy Gen 7. So, like, I also think it's a terrific game in the series. Except the first island. First island can go away and never come back. But other than that, I think it's wonderful. Banks was accused of assaulting Jake's assistant. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I don't really need to get, but it just, yeah. So Jake accused him, and then it turned out it wasn't true, I guess. And now people are like, Jake Paul's a liar. We hate him. Backlash. Boom. Yeah. I assume that's probably the gist of it. I'm sure there's more to it, of course. There always is, but fair enough. I just, like, obviously it's gonna happen when you grow that fast, too big, and, like, but you also do it in such a, like, braggadocious manner. Then yeah, people are gonna, the second that people can, they'll turn on you, right? Like if you think, like, if your confidence is, like, too big and your head's getting too big too fast, people will let you know and people will back. So I mean, fair enough. Like, that's success has its faults, right? All right. Boom, 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 boom. Think of the children. I agree, Snow. I agree. We hit 100 likes. Nice. Well, thank you to everyone who dropped a like on this video. I do appreciate it. It does help out. And, oh, fair enough, Sophie. Well, who knows? Maybe in, like, a few years, everything works out and everything goes good. Maybe you can start your own Parmo shop. But, no, I don't know. I don't know. I would say, though, definitely, like, use this opportunity. Like, I mean, I know it doesn't sound like an opportunity, but, like, I've also been, like, I was let go of one of my jobs and was in a weird position. I used it to follow, like, my dream and do something I wanted to do, even if it maybe wasn't the, like, greatest decision at the time. I'm not telling you, because I don't know the exact situation, I'm not telling you to go crazy and, like, just, you know, like, you gotta also, you know, allow reality to seep in. But I'm just saying, I think, like, sometimes it can be a blessing in disguise. Like, it sucks in the moment, but, like, it allows you, it gives you opportunity to find something that you're really passionate about, or, so, yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, I don't know, I don't mind him, but remember, he said he was going to get bigger than Pewds. I actually had this conversation with Roy Boy the other day, and I was saying to Roy, I do think that PewDiePie is going to get past one day, but I said to Roy specifically, I said, it's not going to be either of the Paul brothers, it won't be, like, anyone right now, but it'll be, like, the next generation who, like, basically can you know, oh I can't read that name, I'm sorry, I can't read those characters, but thank you for the sub and welcome to the Stampede. I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend or anything, I just cannot read that, but thank you so much. But yeah, but I do think someone will pass Pewds, because I think, like, his numbers are starting to go down. He's even, like, he's kind of, like, taking more and more of a break from YouTube than he used to. And, like, I do think that there is going to be someone who, like, like, because if someone can maintain the growth that, like, Logan Paul and Jake Paul and stuff we're getting, someone will pass PewDiePie. I just think those two specifically are so, like, volatile in their behavior that there will be backlash moments like this, and then it's gonna be all for naught. You know what I mean? But I do think there's gonna be someone who comes up who's actually, like, who does what they do, but, like, is actually, like, you know, not a crazy, like, flashy, bragging kind of young like, someone who actually has, like, a good head on their shoulders and, like, does good things for other people, like, and that person's going to pass Pewds. I have a feeling one day, I don't know who it'll be, they probably aren't even, like, relevant yet on YouTube, but, like, one day I think it'll happen. And I never thought that could have been possible. I thought he was like, he came from a time where like it'll never be done again. But I actually think it's going to go the other way. As more and more kids are turning to YouTube as opposed to TV, I think there's going to be more people subbing, and those subs have to go somewhere. And like, I truly, truly do feel that like he will get past one day. Snow will surpass PewDiePie. I could see it happening. But yo, what's up, Mortix? How's it going? But yeah, which is crazy. And like, yeah, me and Roy were like talking about this and just like, do you think it could happen? And I was like, I think it could one day. It won't be like anytime in the next year or like 2 years, but like give it like 3 or 4 years and I could see it. I could see it. And again, there's a lot of factors that go into that too, but I actually do believe that it's gonna come to that. PewDiePie will be passed. I will pass Pewds. I will set that as my life goal. Dude, I wish you all the luck. I mean, like, so if someone can do it, it could be you. It could be Snow. It could be Blue Duchess. It, you know, like, it could be. It's gonna come down to who is best suited to take advantage of the platform and how the algorithm works at that time, and they'll just, yeah, it'll be crazy. But you'll see it. You'll see. Because YouTube's only getting bigger. Like, it's only, I mean, and that's a problem in some ways because they're killing the little guy. They're killing like the small channels and only like people with money, success, attractive people. Like, those are the only people who are like really able to like take advantage of it. Right? Or if you're able to upload every single day, which if you're doing that, you probably have money because you're hiring an editing team. Even for vlogs and stuff, you probably have an editing team to edit all that. So you just got to film and then it, you know. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Mortix, the anime fan, either Markiplier or Stan will gingerly Pewds? Gingerly? Was that like one of those things where you said something but it thought it was like a bad, it said it was like a bad word? But I mean, regardless, Mortix, the anime fan hype. Thank you, Mortix, for the tip again. Ladies and gentlemen, give Mortix some love. Throw Mortix's name in the chat. Give Mortix all the hype. Do you have the shiny charm? I do, actually, but not on my ORAS file. I do in Sun, not in Omega Ruby. But Mortix hype. Thank you, Mortix, for that tip. And it was passed, but okay filter. So weird. That's so weird. That's so, like, I don't know. Like, the mature content thing is so, like, I can always tell, too, because it's always, like, it replaces it with a word that is so, like, positive, like gingerly, or like, you know, rainbow or unicorn, like always something so like positive and like nice and just anyway. So yeah, I think oh well, I still got the point. Thank you, Mortix. And yeah, why not, right? Why not? Why can it not be us? Why can it not be I feel like Vanos may pass him because he's been maintaining. True, I mean, it could be Vanos, like it could be. It's hard to, it's really hard to say. But yeah, he could be the one who, like, if he really catches fire, like, hardcore, then yeah, for sure. I think PewDiePie's kind of, like, not had it, but, like, he's definitely backed off of, like, he's not doing his, like, double uploads every day thing anymore. He's taking more time for himself. He's enjoying his money and his success a little bit, which he'd never really done before. And, like, he's gonna build routines that don't allow him to, like, get back into YouTube, like, and on a daily, like, crazy basis that he was on. And so, like, he will, trust me, he'll lose touch, and he won't be able to keep at it the way he has been. Because this is the first time since he started that he's really, like, kind of taken some time to just enjoy himself. And, like, that's a good thing. I think you should do that, especially as someone who's succeeded the way he has. But I do think the downside of that is that people will pass him, and everything will change, and he won't be able to adapt to it. And he'll still gain subscribers, but, like, I think he will get passed eventually, is what I'm saying. His rate of growth will kind of slow, where other people's will grow, and eventually one will overtake the other. Like, Jacksepticeye is going to pass him. I mean, maybe, but I think Jack actually faces the same issue as, like, PewDiePie, where, like, YouTube's not really promoting that style of content as much anymore, so, like, we'll see. Unless Jack switches to, like, vlogs, then maybe, I mean, he'd probably make really entertaining vlogs. He probably does make vlogs, but, like, anyway, Amethyst Damod, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Stampede, and I hope you are enjoying yourself today. Thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it. I'm like super deep into Portal 2. I just wanted to hop on and say what's up. Well, thank you, Mortix. I do appreciate that. And Portal 2, such a good game. Such a good game. Also, let's be real. Daddy Don will surpass everyone. Yo, Daddy Don might. Could you imagine if, like, the #1 subscribed YouTuber, wasn't like an ex-Viner, wasn't like it was literally a beekeeper from like Omaha. Pew started streaming daily now, so that may keep his growth up. That's possible too, actually. That's a really smart decision. I got Shiny Entei today. Nice, Noah. Nice. Congratulations on that. Is a Binacle good to Shiny Hunt with? I've never used one, so I don't know. But it depends on what you're hunting. I'm sure for some Pokemon, yeah. I'm sure for others, maybe not. But, like, depends on what you're going up against, what it's weak against. If you can use some sort of an item to, like, compensate for maybe the lacking of Smosh is dead. Yeah, I mean, Smosh, they'll still be okay. Like, they'll always be all right on the platform just because they're so big. But, yeah, it'll never be the same. It'll never, like, they'll never you know what I mean? They'll never have, like, a resuscitation, I guess, of, like, where they, like, start hitting those, like, crazy numbers again. But they'll be okay. Even, like, everyone's, like, Leafy is dead. And, like, he is. But at the same time, like, me and Roy, again, we were talking about this. And, like, I checked. And, like, Leafy still gets, like, 300,000 views per video. And he uploads, like, 5 times a week. So, like, he's still okay. Like, he's not, like, hurt. Like, he can still do this as a career. He just, yeah, he's not going to ever get to that point again where he's, like, you know, he's never going to get a diamond play button. He's never going to, but, like, he's okay. Like, so that's the thing. When you've made it, like, to a certain extent and, like, your fan base is big enough, you'll be okay. Even if you stop really growing, you're set. But, like, that's a Kangaskhan. Yesterday, I got a shiny Totodile in Heart Gold Soul. Nice, nice. Ooh, beautiful Mudkip Lover. Leafy's voice is forever stuck in my head. Hey, guys, it's Leafy. Yeah, yeah. Like, literally doing this thing, and, like, I don't, yeah, Leafy's voice is, isn't it crazy, though? Like, think about this, just YouTube-wise, like, what's popular and what's not. It is insane to me that, like, a year ago at this very time, like, Leafy and, like, iDubbbz and, like, Grade A, Under A, and, like, Keemstar, and all these people were, like, ruling the world. Oh, my God, Tim Hahn, Sparkle, Rainbow, Glitter, Sparkle. I believe Tim was trying the filter. Thank you, Tim, for the tip. Tim, a hype. And yes, we do have a mature filter on. But yeah, I do appreciate it. Tim hype. Ladies and gentlemen, give Tim some love in the chat. And Oddity as well. The double tip. So soon. One after each other. All right. Let me just kill this Cubone really fast. That sounded horribly morbid. But, all right. More ticks. Oddity, I will read this off. Give me one moment here. I totally forgot it was Thursday. I'm here now, though. Dude, envy my friend, though. She's gotten 6 shinies from Hordes and a shiny Chikorita on Soul Silver. Wow. In 3 days, she got it. That's awesome. Congratulations to your friend. That is hype. Yeah, I wish. I mean, I've had pretty good luck lately as well, but not that lucky. So, congrats to your friend. Oddity hype. Thank you, Oddity, for the tip. Oddity, let's go. And Tuk Tuk popping in as well. What is up? Tuk Tuk, how's it going, dude? Yeah, but I don't mean even that, like, because, yeah, iDubbbz is still around. Like, H3 was super popular last year, and they're probably even more popular now. But, like, it's just crazy how it's changed. That, like, or even, like me and Roy were talking about this. Like, Superwoman was, like, the it girl of, like, a year ago. Like, she was everywhere. YouTube was, like, promoting the heck out of her. And now it's, like, Liza Koshy is, like, kind of filled that, like, void that she kind of took over from, like, Bethany Moda, who took over from, like, Jenna Marble. Like, it's weird how, like, the platform changes. And yeah, and it's like the Paul brothers took over from, like, you know, Roman Atwood and, like, FouseyTube, like, their vlog. Like, it's just, things have changed so much. And, like, Philip DeFranco is kind of, like, the new, way better and more, and, like, less biased Keemstar. Like, because I mean, he does, right? He really does run on, and I love Phil DeFranco. Like, I watch every one of his videos. I've been watching him since, like, 2007. Like, so, like, 10 years I've been watching this man. Or maybe 9 years. I think maybe it was 2008. But the point is that I love Phil DeFranco. But yeah, he is really, like, a better, more mature, more objective Keemstar. Like, but he reports on kind of the same stuff. But he goes more political too, I guess, which Keemstar never really did. But still, it's just like, I know some people will hate me for saying that, but it is true. It's like, he is that thing now. Like, what's that, Joey? What game is that? I'm so tired. I'm so tired all the time. Well, Leia, I appreciate you, you know, sticking with us and watching the stream. And if you are tired and you gotta, like, take care of that, I totally understand. I totally get it. Would Neon get triggered if you get a Cubone without getting 2 Kangaskhan's first? I'm kind of trying to do that. I'm trying to beat Neon's record right now. So we'll see if that happens. But either way, what's up, dude? What is up? Demon God, how's it going, man? Hey, Stan, still hunting for shiny Oricorio. Beautiful. It's a rhythm game called Osu. I think I've heard you talk about that before, actually, Joe. And yeah, what's up, Oscar? How's it going? True. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it all goes today. We'll play Fortnite, and we'll see if it actually if it works. I'm sure you'll have to carry us, but I mean, hey, what else is new? And yeah, when it comes to video games, Joey, you were like, I mean, I'm sure even at this point, you're probably better at Smash 4 than I am. Like, that was the one game that I could, like, claim that, like, maybe I had on you, but now I'm sure it's, like, completely evaporated. Man, Cubones call so much, like, which is good in some hand, but on the other hand, it's like, I never have time to do Leopard Berries. I want animation channels to get more appreciation. Animation channels are, like, the saddest thing of all of YouTube, because animation is something that takes so much time and so much effort, and YouTube does not want to promote that type of content. They want daily, quality, but not too quality stuff that, like, makes people laugh, makes people come back for more. That's what they're promoting right now. And, like, it's so sad because, yeah, animation is, like, the complete opposite of that. And they can be funny, of course. Like, there's comedy and stuff. They can make you smile, make you think, make you laugh. But just in terms of, like, the production of it, it's, like, it's not that easy. And YouTube is just, like, yeah, will not let those types of channels grow. I don't know, man. I don't know. I haven't played Smash Bros. In, like, since then, basically. And, like, I know, like, well, you almost went to SmashCon or whatever, right? Cough, cough, Jaden animation. There's so many, though, like that just deserve so much more, and it's not the place anymore for that. And it's so sad that, like, they don't get the recognition that they probably deserve. Do you Tomska? Yeah, I've watched some Tomska before. Especially, I don't know, it doesn't happen as much anymore, but definitely, like not even that long ago, I got so many people being like, you look like Tomska, you look so much like Tomska. And so eventually I had to check him out. And yeah, I watched his stuff, he's really good, and his stuff is very highly produced as well, which is nice. Yeah, I wish I could have, if you had have gone, you would have, like, gone Super Saiyan on, like, Smash, like, you would have ended, but hey, there's gonna be more, it's not the end, like, you will go, and I know you'll surpass me in Smash Bros. I've been low-key thinking of becoming a storytime channel, like the Odd Ones Out and Jaden Animations. I mean, hey, if you think that is, like, I mean, I was saying this to Roy the other day. I think YouTube has come to the point where, like, it doesn't, like, you should just do what you want to do. Like, use it, think of it first and foremost. And admittedly, it always should be like this, but, like, people get lost in, like, you know, oh, what does the algorithm want? What is, like, what should I do to, like, for growth so that, like, but realistically, it's like, just do what you want to make. Like, use it as a creative outlet first and foremost, and if people love you and love your stuff, they'll watch it. Like, but just make the things that you love, and make the things that, like, inspire you and that you want to make, because, I mean, it's really hard to grow right now on YouTube, like, whether you're anybody. So, unless you're, like, a vlogger, a daily vlogger. Chance, let's go, Shinies, let's go, claps. Trying to lure them in, LOL. Give me one moment, Oddity. I just have to read that out. All right, Chance, let's go, Shinies, let's go. Trying to lure them in, LOL. I'm thinking of hunting for a starter on Gen 4 or 5. Thoughts? Okay, so the easiest thing in Gen 4 and 5 to starter hunt for is Chikorita, like the Johto ones in Soul Silver, Heart Gold, because you get all three, right? Toxins, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the Stampede. But yeah, you get all three. Cyanide and Happiness is my fave. Yeah, I mean, they're good. Like, they're another example, right? And, like, I think they'll be okay because they have a big enough audience. But anyway, Oddity, back to what I was saying, though. Yeah, like, I think that, but yeah, no, so yeah, Gen 4, Soul Silver, Heart Gold, easiest starters to hunt for of those two games. Because you have, like, you can see all three, right? So it's good. I train with 7 level 50 amiibo. Oh my god. Well, dude, maybe you are better than me then, because, yeah, I don't think I've ever even beaten a level 50 amiibo. But yeah, and then I would suggest maybe going for, I think, Platinum over Diamond and Pearl easily. Like, it takes less time. Diamond and Pearl have a really slow one. Black and White, or, like, Black and White and Black and White 2, they can be slow, but, like, I still think Diamond and Pearl is, so I would go Soul Silver, Heart Gold, then Black and White 2. I think they're pretty similar in time, though I haven't done that hunt yet, so you know, bear with me if I'm wrong. But, and then I would say Platinum, and then I would say Diamond and Pearl. Diamond and Pearl is, like, the last thing you want to do, trust me. As someone who's done that and suffered through it, yeah. I hate seeing Cubone faint. It's sad. I know, right? It's such a like tragic Pokemon, and then I'm just like, yeah, I'll just shiny hunt a bunch of them. I'll make the shinies appear with magic. Bibbidi bobbidi boop. I don't win, don't. Oh, true. Well, still though, that's good training though, right? Like you're probably better, like more reactionary too because of it. I would imagine. I'll make the bibbidi bobbidi boop. All right, let's go. Let's share some first shiny stories. I found a shiny Staravia by using Pokeraider and Platinum. I was originally looking for a rare Pokemon, and I intentionally stepped on a shiny patch and caught it. Nice. That's awesome. All right, 120, which means I'm gonna switch this up and then hopefully regain my. Yeah, getting way better at them perfect blocks. True, man. I'm horrible at those. I can never replay Pokemon games I've already beaten. Really? I see. I was like that for a while too, but after enough time passes, I think they're really good to go back. Oh, nice Planet Dolan story animations. Yeah, I was into Gold on SS, so probably Platinum then. Chimchar? Sounds good. I like it. I like it. And parries? True. Gotta love how shiny hunting works. I want to see a different color on this guy. Time to take out the population to get one. I know, right? Just make them go extinct. That's how you do it, Jojo. That's or not Jojo, Tuck. That's how you do it. I got attached to the Pro Tag in Black and White, so in Black and White 2, it was hard for me to play because I missed my original Protect. True, but if you use the memory link, you get to kind of hear about your protagonist. So that's at least a nice, like, thing. Hi, Random 10. Sorry for missing streams, but I've been dealing with 2 major... Oh, my God. Well, yeah, absolutely. Take all the time you need, Nicole. And I've been doing okay, admittedly. I've been doing all right. But please, take all the time you need. That's a lot to happen all at once, and I totally understand if you need to just, you know, take some time away from the streams and, you know, reevaluate some things and think about things. And, yeah. I found that I main Shulk and Ganon now. Oh, my God. I can just imagine you as both Shulk and Ganon, because both of them have, like, things that, like, I hate. Shulk has that counter that, like, lasts forever, and Ganon has the thing where he can just suicide, like, off the side of the like, thing. So, yeah, oh, man. I can only imagine. What's up, Zane? How's it going? Max speed Ganon is crazy. Yeah. Did you notice I was gone? What's up, Ethan Blue? Welcome back. First shiny I ever found was Dodrio. Beautiful. England is my city. England is a good city, I think, though. Like realistically, it is a pretty decent city. 201, 121, using the similar numbers. How do you record the 3DS screen? So I record it using a 3DS capture card. So it is a real, like, 3DS. It's just been modified that it allows me to actually plug in a USB cable, and then I can bring up the footage using a program that was developed by the guy who installed the capture device. So, yeah. If that sounded a little complicated, I would definitely suggest, like, actually, like, Googling it all and watching a YouTube video even of it, because it's easy, but it's hard to get one, and it's expensive to get one, I guess. Mario's my main because capes. True. How long did the Rattata take? Not too long. It was like 1 something. I don't know. I forget the exact number of it. Wasn't too bad. I will be posting what I'm going to do. So here's my plan. After the stream is done, hopefully we end it with a Cubone. That'd be wonderful. And then I got to update my Twitter and my Discord profile pic, because Odd Sauce made me a really, really cool one that I have to show off. So got to do that. And then I'm going to upload the Rattata one, because like I said, I wasn't able to do that really on Tuesday, because I immediately started playing Fortnite, or trying to play Fortnite with Joey, and then I had to go and try to track down a Super NES Classic, but it didn't work out. So, but point is yeah, I never had time on Tuesday night, and then yesterday I was at my parents', so I'm gonna try to get that Rattata one up, and then I'm gonna play some Fortnite with Joey. That is the plan, at least. We should totally play Smash sometime soon. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude, I'm down. I'm definitely down. Except I don't know where... No, I do know where my Wii U is. It's just not hooked up anywhere. But yes, we will... We should play. We should play. And test our might. Blue Toon Link is who I main in Smash. I was once in Brawl a Toon Link main. You should do an 8-player Smash stream. That would be awesome. Well, yeah, now with, like, the internet, maybe it's possible... Like, it might actually be... My issue was always that I didn't have, like, good enough internet to do that. But maybe now with the internet, it might be doable. It might be doable. Sorry I missed your last stream and was late tonight, Stan. Got distracted completing League of the Brofist, but I'm here now and sending all the shiny luck your way. Go, Boss Rhino. Well, thank you, Lady Leomon. I hope everything is all good. And, yeah, welcome to the stream. And as Lady Leomon shows up, Gaming Kieran has to go. No worries, Gaming Kieran. And, yeah, hopefully I end up with a shiny Cubone. That'd be pretty hype. Be pretty hype, indeed. Let's go, 206. I'm back to Panja. What's up? Welcome back. Yo, sub cannon is ready, but should I use it? It's up to you, Blue Diamond Flame. No pressure, no pressure. Abby Pollock, thank you for the sub, and welcome to the Stampede. Hope you're enjoying yourself today. Yeah, I'll be streaming. Oh, by the way, guys, I want to use this time right now to remind you guys, because some of you guys know, some of you don't. I am not streaming this Sunday, unfortunately. This will be my last stream till Tuesday, because I have... well, one, I gotta help my parents this weekend with some more moving stuff. But two, and most importantly, I do have my Frisbee tournament. The end of my Frisbee season is this Sunday. I play Ultimate Frisbee. I'm in a league, which is why the Sunday streams have been cutting short. So it's good and bad news, because it means there's no Sunday stream this Sunday, but it means going forward, we can actually have longer Sunday streams like we used to have on Sunday nights. So it's kind of a trade-off, right? It's like, it sucks because there will be nothing this Sunday, but it's good because starting... like the next one, it'll be, yeah. So I just want to remind everybody, I totally understand, Tuck Tuck. You're not the only one, dude. You're not the only one. And like, yeah, like even I said, like I'm going through a bunch of stuff like in my personal life in terms of just being busy right now. It seems like everybody's like doing everything at once. So yeah, I totally understand. Totally understand. And yeah, I just want to remind you guys though, because like I know there's still gonna be people who are like, where's the stream? Why is he not streaming? It's a Sunday. But like, it's because of that. So yeah. I wish... There's so many Jake Pauls out there. So many Jake Paul fans. Hi, what's up, Wolfie TM? How are ya? Yeah, I'm sorry, Sophie. I'm sorry. But it's like a one-time thing. Realistically, I haven't really missed too much. Like, I don't think I missed any streams for Frisbee all season, which is pretty decent. Yeah, so this one is just... It literally is an all-day tournament. It's like it runs from like 9 to 5, and then afterwards, we're going to go, you know, like celebrate. We're going to grab dinner or something. So it's, you know, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry, but there's nothing I can do about it. And thank you, PokePlayer. Yeah, I don't think it's going to go too well, to be honest, like Frisbee anyways, because a lot of people can't actually make it because they are students. And so, like, they're, you know, they're moving into their dorms or getting ready or have to, like, go school shopping or... So, whatever it might be, the point is that, like, yeah, I think we're going to be super understaffed, so probably not even going to go that well, but I'm just going to try to have a fun day out of it. I'm going to try to score some points and, you know, maybe win a game, because we're, like, the worst team in the league, but, oh my god, Joey. Alright, man, alright. Hey, I'm on break, just stopping to say hi. How's it going? It's going well, Taco. What's up, dude? I'm sorry to hear that you had to have the double. I did get your Discord message, but I appreciate you sending that and letting me know what's going on. And yeah, dude, I hope it's going okay. I hope that you're enjoying. You're having a decent Thursday. And I was just reminding everybody that I won't be streaming this Sunday because I have the Frisbee tournament that I've been kind of talking about. So yeah, can I shiny hunt with you? Of course, of course. I mean Bowser, so I can Bowser side. Oh my god. Now then, Stan, what did I miss in the past 2 months? Well, Ethan, you missed a few shinies. You missed like a month of just like pure Entei, like garbage of like not catching a shiny. But then you also missed us getting dual hunting going, changing the layout, getting a shiny Totodile in 125 encounters, which is insane, as well as many other shinies along the way. You can see them all in the description of what we've caught so far since you've left. It should be numbered from like, but yeah. 6 a.m. to midnight. Dude, that is a long shift. My god. You're a crazy hard worker, man. Like, I kudos to you, dude. That is insane. Okay, guys, I have the most important funds ever. Get Stan a Steam game. I know it's crazy. I thought I was finally going to do it, but it turned out that Fortnite was on the EA servers or whatever. So, yeah. Hey, Stan, I recently got back from an Eclipse road trip. Oh, my. Went from Boston to Tennessee. 17 hours. Hooray, Bagels. That sounds awesome. I'm sure it was worth it, but was it worth it? Was it worth it? Do you have a not private email? Unfortunately, not really, Madison. Especially right now is a bad time because I'm actually getting, like, I'm getting so many emails from PAX right now. Even though I canceled my trip, I guess they put me in a database where, like, all of these game developers are just hitting me up. Like, I got, like, another, like, 10 or 12 invites to, like, PAX stuff today. It's crazy. So, right now is a really bad time to email me there, and it's just, yeah. So, I'm sorry, but, yeah. The best place to reach me is on Discord. Just, like, hit me up, at me. I know it sucks that, like, people got to see it, but, or at me on Twitter, because, like, not so many people will see that unless I, like, respond to it. So, I would say hit me up on one of those two. That's probably the best place to reach me if you got a question. But yeah, like I said, my whole reason for closing down, I used to have DMs on Discord, and I used to have that all open up, but in both cases, it was, like, one of those examples of, like, one bad apple spoils the bunch kind of thing, where, I had one person on email who was, like, kind of taking advantage of that, and sending me stuff that they, like, just random stuff that they shouldn't have been sending me, like, whether it was artwork or whether it was, like, questions, and it was, like, that was more for my business email, so it was, like, kind of like, alright, like, I appreciate it, but you could have just sent me this on, like, this thing, or this, so anyway. And then the second example was, which was the more creepy example, was on Discord. I had one person who was just, like, I don't want to say, like, they weren't harassing me, they weren't doing anything like that, but they were, like, just being very, very aggressive with, like, asking me questions, and they're getting very disturbing, like, but, like, asking me, like, personal questions, and then I just wouldn't respond to them, and then, like, the next day they'd follow up and be like, hey, like, are you ignoring, like, so it got kind of, like, weird, and so I was like, I can't be doing this anymore, so I got rid of my DMs on Discord as well. What about Instagram? I don't respond to my Instagram messages either. My Instagram is a very personal account. I follow people both, like, I have a lot of people that I went to, like, high school, like, in my personal life, like, college, high school, that I went, like, so that's why I only do DMs from people I know on Instagram. So, yeah, sorry about that. It was like a wake-up call. That whole Discord thing was a wake-up call of, like, just like, don't open DMs to just anybody, because sometimes there's some people who, might not be so, like, and, you know, it's sad, too, because whoever it was, I think their intentions were really good. I don't think they were, like, you know, but I think that they might have been a little unwell. I think they might have needed some help, and I just could not provide that to them. Like, I was not, you know, like, I'm a streamer. I want to help wherever I can, of course, but, like, at the end of the day, I just had to tell them, I was like, I think, like, these problems aren't really for me. You should talk, if you're really feeling, like, down by them, you should talk to, like, someone who's actually, like, trained in this stuff. I can only do so much, and, like, you know, it was one of those, like, awkward, but, you know. Yeah, you're getting, exactly, Joey, exactly. It was, like, one of those, yeah, it was one of those situations where I stopped feeling comfortable. Like, it went from, like, you know, this person who just, they needed a friend, and I wanted to help them out, and then it went from that to just, like, full on, like, I was just uncomfortable every conversation. Like, they started, like, having conversations with themselves, and, like, it got weird really fast, and I like I said, but I still wanted to help, but they just, yeah. And then eventually I was, like, talking to some other people, and they're like, you just gotta end, like, you just gotta close all that stuff down, and just, yeah. Have I missed any shinies? No, you have not missed any shinies. We are still going. We are still going strong here. No Cubone, no Regirock. Do you have a nickname in mind for Cubone? I don't yet, no. Sam, what does your house live? Totally not personal. JK, don't me. I know. You're just messing around. But yeah, people would be like, oh, where do you live? And blah, blah, blah. And then, like, I'd be like, oh, I kind of live in this area. You know, but I didn't want to tell them the main thing. Like, just whatever I say on stream. I was just like, yeah, I live in the, and then they're like, oh, well, I should go and visit that place, and then we can meet up, and then I can, like, maybe stay at your house while I'm, and I'm like, but that's, I don't want you to just, like, come and visit, like, a whole different country just to, like, meet me, and then, like, you can't just stay at my, like, I can't just, you know, have you, I don't know you that well, like, I can't, you know, so it was one of those, like, super, and I was trying to be nice and friendly, but also, like, I don't know, it was, it passed its expiration date, yeah. When a YouTuber answers your question in stream, oh my god, yes, life is complete. What's up, Panther? Name it, Tuk Tuk should be a mod. Tuk Tuk, you know I love you. You know I love you. But maybe. What's at your house? Yeah, it was like, it was not a good time. It was not a good time. I guess some people just don't realize how that makes people uncomfortable. Exactly, and like, that's what I mean. I don't think, I genuinely do not think that this person had any ill will towards, like, it wasn't like we're gonna go there to harm Stan or his family. Like, that was not their intention. They had trouble clearly distinguishing, like, the lines between, like, personal and professional, and, like, you know, the difference between, like, me, like, being, like, I think in their mind they thought I was, like, their best friend, or, like, I don't know. And it's just, like, again, I want to help as much as I can, but I also, like, I gotta be careful about that stuff, obviously, and, like, you know, yeah. So I think they just didn't understand the difference between the two, and again, it's unfortunate it came down to that, but whatever. It is what it is. Name it Regi Chalk? I think there's an issue where people think they deserve much more streamers' personal info than they get. Yeah, well, that's the thing, because I actually do think, Mudkip Lover, thank you for the sub, and welcome to the Stampede. I actually do consider us, like, a community. Like, and I think a lot of YouTubers do this. Like, this is a real thing. Like, we're a community. In a lot of ways, we are, like, a family. And, like, but it's, like, it's not a family. Like, you know what I mean? There is a weird distinction between the two. Because, like, I am still, like, I have my own personal, you know, life and whatnot as well, and, like, so it's this weird thing where, like, yeah, people do assume, they're like, oh, he is my best friend, like, he is, like, I see him, you know, 3 times a week, we talk on stream, and again, like, I try to help as many people as I can. Ethan Carciofini, thank you for the sub, and welcome to the Stampede, and I do believe that we have a strong community, and I've made so many friends, like, actual, like, people that I'm gonna invite to my wedding, like, that have crossed the threshold between, like, just, like, you know, streaming and personal friend. And, like, that happens. But, like, there's also some people who just, they take it too far. And, it's a lot really at once. Like, you know, and that's, I'm sorry. It's just, that's not, like, I can't deal with that sometimes. It's super uncomfortable, and it's super not fair in a lot of ways, too, right? Like, yeah, but, you know, like, Joey, but you know what? Like, there is a difference, too, though, bro. Like, there's a difference between, like, you, like, there's a difference between you, like, slowly, gradually, like, I got to know you, then we hung out in, like, all of PAX, we went to Cheesecake, we played Smash, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a difference between that, and then just, like, pure, like, they've seen me on, like, I don't even really know them from the streams, and then they, like, hit me up and are just like, hey, like, where do you live? Like, you know, like, can I stay at your house? Like, there is a difference between those two things, for sure. And that's what I mean, like, Roy at one point was a complete internet stranger, and now Roy is one of my best friends ever. Like, so gradually you can build friendships over the internet, for sure, even as a streamer. But it's just, like, you can't just go into it thinking that this person's my best friend, because, you know, there's, anyway. Exactly, and that's why I always say, too, like, if I'm going to an event, like, if I'm going to Fan Expo or something, and other people are in the area in, like, Toronto, like, and they go to Fan Expo and want to meet up, I'm totally down. Like, I'm not going to say no to that. But it's like, I never want people to think that, like, I'm so important, because I don't feel that way about myself either. Like, that I'm so important that, like, they need to, like, leave their country to visit me. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not that big a deal. Like, I'm not, you know, I'm not an actual celebrity or anything. Can the stream who does YouTube all agree that rendering sucks? Yeah. I can agree with that. I'm back! Welcome back, Shiny Gyarados! Like with any friendship, you can't rush it. Exactly. You gotta, you know, take it easy, and it's over time, and, you know. I would leave my country to meet Roy. Yeah, but here's a different case. I would also leave my country to meet Roy. 2 things, Stan. First, a bunch of rhinos called an armor of rhinos, secondly? And second, best name for the Regirock would be Choco-Rock. You're welcome. Well, thank you, Lady Leomon. I never knew. That's actually so cool. So a horde of rhinos in like IRL is called an armor of rhinos. That's really cool. Go back to random 10s in 60 seconds to see the majestic Roy boy. Wait, did Roy pop in here? I don't see him. Hey, my brother's home though. Just in time too. You gotta stretch before jumping to conclusions. Exactly. That's why I went over. I went over just to meet you and Jason Pax. True. But again, there was a different, like, we had spoken. We had like conversations on Discord. You and Jason were like super close. Like, you guys were like brothers, all right. So like, there was a huge, like, you know what I mean? And like, I know, like, I got to meet Jason. So like, it all like worked itself out. But like, there's a huge distinction between that and like, just like, you know, just like a random person who like I've barely ever spoken to, just being like, yeah, so like I'm gonna up and leave and stay at your, like, come on, there's a huge difference, my dude. I want to live with Roy. Who doesn't want to live with Roy, though, really? He's like Mrs. Doubtfire. He's like the sweetest old lady you've ever met. I am debating if my mom will allow me to get Overwatch. It is a great game. It is really fun. It's not too violent. Like, it's really not violent at all. There's no, like, blood or anything. So, I mean, it's a great game. There's worse games she could pick up. Do I have any plans to go to VidCon this year? No, I would never go to VidCon, I don't think, ever. Just because, like, I find, like, I would put that money, like, for me to do that kind of a trip would be spent so much better to go to, like, a PAX or, like, an E3 or something. Where, like, it's more gaming people. At VidCon, I would be so out of place. It would be like a bunch of like 13-year-old vloggers, and I'd feel so uncomfortable and just like, why am I here? Like, this is not, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like they're very different. And from what I've talked to about people I know who've gone to both, it is very different between like personality, like vloggers and makeup gurus and stuff, to like full on like gamers, I guess, and like streamers. It's, yeah. Bro, I started talking to this chick at work, and she seemed alright until we started getting chummy. As soon as I started talking to someone I know longer, and she started eavesdropping. Oh, yeah. Eavesdropping. Not good. My biological family is pretty much horrible, so my family are my friends. Many of them I met on the internet. I definitely believe in that, too. I very much believe in that. I am someone of the opinion that, and I always have this conversation with Nad and other people, like, I truly feel that, like, family is, like, obviously it's an amazing thing, and if you can have a good bond, like, I have a really good bond with my brother and, like, my parents and stuff, and, like, if you, like, have a really good bond, that's super important, and, like, that's a big thing, but I've always been someone who truly feels that at the end of the day, if someone is, like, not on your side, or, like, they don't believe in you, or, like, they're horrible to you and their family, or you don't agree with them in some ways, and, like, there's a difference between, like, I don't agree with you politically, so, like, we can't hang, like, there's a difference between that and, like, just, like, they're, like, maybe they approach life in such a way that, like, you just... Anyway, my point being is that I think that you can definitely choose to surround yourself with people who... And again, I think it's bad to surround yourself in a bubble, like, when people are all, like, the same like-mindedness, that, like, you can't ever have a different opinion. Like, you know what I mean? That's not healthy. But I do think that, like, choosing your friends, like, making your own family, I do believe in that. I definitely do believe in that. That, like, you get to choose who's your family, who you, like, give your time to, who you give your life to, essentially. And yeah, and you don't have to hang out with people or put up with people that you don't agree, like, especially, like, I'm talking, like, to the level of, like, if your uncle, for example, is so, like, he believes in, you know, like, he's, like, if your uncle is, like, a super, super racist, like, you don't have to be like, oh, yeah, he's just my, like, you can take a stand and be like, I don't care, like, I'm not going to this person's house if they're just gonna sit there and, like, insult, like, you know what I mean? Like, I think, like, that's the thing that I'm talking about, is, like, you don't, like, if your family just are not good people, then, like, you don't have to, anyway, we're getting so weird and deep and stuff here, but luckily, I'm very fortunate that I have a really, really great immediate family. I have a really, really great support system, but I know there's a lot of people out there who aren't as lucky, and I feel for you, but I just think you should know that, yeah, that you definitely, you can choose, you can make the distinction for yourself, and, like, sometimes you gotta wait until you're a little older, unfortunately, and you're self-reliant, but, yeah. Like, I have no problem with people being forward, like, if someone contacted me saying, like, want to play games, yeah, well, that's different, that's definitely different, for sure. If someone's just, like, and I've had many people ask me, like, hey, you want to hop on and play Mario Kart, you want to play Smash, and usually I'll just say, or especially Pokemon stuff, hey, you want to, like, battle, and I just, usually politely, I'll just say, no, thank you, like, I just don't want to, like, you know, to me, I just rather not, and that's totally fine, but, like, yeah, there's different levels of that, for sure. Yes, asking to stay in someone's house, and, like, just coming here to, like, yeah, when I've given no, like, signal or no, like, indication that, like, that's a normal thing. I don't know. Like, I had one guy who got really, really mad, and so I posted, like, a picture recently of, like, me and my girlfriend at a wedding, and this one guy got really, really mad and was like, Stan, you don't care about your fans, you don't blah, 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 because you don't respond to my DMs on Instagram. I've messaged you 5 times and you don't respond. And to which I say, like, I've been very clear that, like, I will not respond to that. Like, if you really are listening and paying attention, you're gonna have to email, like, not email, sorry, you're gonna have to @ me on Twitter. You're gonna have to, and then if, you know, it's something super serious or something, then I have no problem bringing it to the DMs or something. But if it's just, you know, you just want to message me to tell me, like, you can do that other ways that I don't ever be put in a position. You know what I mean? An interesting topic. It is a very interesting topic. It is definitely, Blade. If Stan ever visited me, he could stay at my place. Well, thank you, Zane, and I appreciate that. But Zane, I've, like, again, there is a distinction. I've known you for a while now. Like, I mean, do I really, really know, like, you in every facet of your personal life? No, obviously, and I don't think you know the same about me. But, like, I trust you. Like, obviously, you're a mod. Like, I trust you. There's certain people that I just, over time, I consider them actual, like, friends. Like, people that, you know, and so, yeah. What up, Ashley? How's it going? And yes, Sophie. Yeah, exactly. I try. I do try my hardest to make sure that, you know, people don't feel neglected or anything, or, you know, if they have a real issue, like if they have a serious issue, I will try to talk to people as best I can and try to help them through it and stuff. But and I'm sure, as many of you guys know, there's tons of you out there who probably I've talked to, and, you know, we've had a conversation about, like, if, you know, you're feeling down or something. But there's a difference between, like, that and just, like, being super forward and super, like, hey, can I come to your house and stay over and, like, I want to meet you. Like, hey, guys, how are you doing? Hey, Blade. Hey, Stan, I've not received notifications for a while. I just realized YouTube changed my preference to not receive... Man, YouTube just being a winner yet again, right? All right, and I'm going to switch this chain in one, but then I gotta restock my Lepa berries again. The walking in Platinum's so slow, right? It is, yeah, it is horrible. But Platinum's actually like a step up from, it just, in the early, until you get like the shoes, it's, yeah. Hey Stan, I just got a shiny Thundurus yesterday. I hope you get your shiny soon. Thank you so much, PokePlayer. Thank you, I appreciate that. All right, let's go. Okay, boom. By the way, Blade, I just finished up the Sonic Mania. Finally beat it with, like, yesterday. I was able to beat it late at night when I got home with Supersonic and everything. So I got the true ending. I haven't beaten the other 3 modes. Like, I've just done Sonic and Tails because I haven't had a lot of time. But I finally beat it, and it was good. I enjoyed the game. Although I had a really difficult time with the last boss. He was a pain in my butt. We could go to Pit and crash at Mortix's. Exactly, right? Oh, I got a miniature of my D&D character made, and I'm so happy I got it here today. Yo, I actually have one of my, like, our dungeon master. He got a similar thing for us as well, for our pack or whatever, like our group, and it's really cool. It's really cool. He got mine in, like, the Luffy pose, like the gear second, like fist on it. Like, it's so dope. It was so dope. So yeah, they're so sick. I'm sure like yours is really, really sick as well. Wasn't a huge fan of the final boss either. I felt like there was no real, like, rhythm to it that you could, like, exploit, I guess. Like, it was pretty easy, except for those like oh, actually, what am I doing? But yeah, those dang, like, green energy orbs that, like, sap your, like, rings away. I thought it was, like, super, like, because there would be times where I'm like, okay, I got the pattern figured out. And then all of a sudden, he'd aim it where I was going to be, not where, like, or, like, I tried to trick it. But anyway, maybe I, like, overthought it, and that was my issue. But I had some issues, for sure, with that final boss. But other than that, love the game. I didn't really like the final level either, the very, very last, like, Act 2 of Titanic Zone or whatever. I didn't like the whole, it was very, like, Yoshi's Island, that thing where, like, you have to do all of the things to unlock the thing in the set, like, I didn't really like that, but it gave me PTSD from that. But other than that, everything in that game, the music especially, oh, so good. Where is Mortix anyway? Mortix actually is creeping, I believe. I believe he's around. He's just busy. He's playing something. He's just, you know. I don't think Stan remembers me. I remember your picture, Ryan. I remember the actual picture, like your profile pic. I like learning bosses. Well, me too, right? Sent you a pic of my mini on Discord, dude. All right, dope. I'll show you the one I got made as well, which is really, really cool. It's got to be painted and stuff, but it's so dope. Stan, which Regi and Emerald should I go for? Why not Regirock? Why not go for the same one as myself? I love Titanic Monarch because they've never done anything like that before. Fair enough, fair enough. Mortix being... Mortix, yeah. Well, I was going like crazy. I was like, why? It took me a long time to actually figure out that that was the gimmick. And I was like, why am I like doing the same thing over again? Like, what is going on? Very descriptive, Stan. True, true. But I did get the PTSD. Yeah, it just, I don't know. I had, like, I played Yoshi's Island so many times on the SNES. And, like, always, it's, like, level, I think it's, like, in the fifth world, I feel like. And it's, like, the last one before the boss. And it just takes forever to, like, get all the keys to unlock all the doors. Like, it's, yeah. And that's what it reminded me of. The first act I enjoyed, actually, quite a bit. There was a lot of insta-death, too. I found, for myself, at least. I'm new. Hello, Alex Jones. Welcome. Do you think Black 2 and White 2 are good? Yeah, I do enjoy them. I think they're great. I think they're especially awesome if you can do the memory link thing. I think it makes them that much better. Is the donating crawl refreshed? It should be. Actually, I'll check it in a sec, but it should be. I gotta wait till it re-goes here. How do you say? I say it. Well, I always say Arceus, but apparently I'm wrong. It should be Arceus because you're not supposed to say Arse because like the European like for butt. So that's what I learned. Oh my God, oddity. Well, now we'll see. Yeah, so it does definitely refresh there. Sand, you miss the rivals like Blue and Silver. I'm so sick of being chummy with my rival. Give me a reason to want to beat my rival. Keyword rival. Yeah, no, I feel you. I do miss. I think it was nice and refreshing for a while, but I definitely feel like you're right. Like we want to have like an actual like basically an asshat rival. Which I mean, sorry for my language there, but yeah, you understand what I'm saying. Like we want someone who like almost like a bully that like makes you feel like you overcame and you help them change their thoughts on the world by being following a more righteous path. I don't know. I feel like that's true. Like, because in both games, it's like they learn something. Like, Blue and Silver, yeah, they start, especially Silver, start as, like, these power-hungry, like, again, like, kind of not good people to you, kind of bullies. And then through, like, you and your Pokemon, they kind of learn that, like, oh, maybe power isn't everything. Maybe, like, I should act like a better person and, be a friend instead of a thorn, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, either way, Oddity Hype, I do appreciate that donation. You were awesome, and also it helped me twofold because I noticed that it does actually fix the crawl, so that's awesome. I kind of want to replay Black 2. It is my least fave, but I feel like I misjudged them. I think they deserve a replay. Yeah, I've been similar with that too. Like I've replayed games that I went into not really thinking I'd like Gen 4 was an example of that, and playing it and kind of going at it with fresh eyes, I came to like it more than I thought I would, I guess. I don't know. I really like when they use happiness evolutions to indicate what a trainer is like. I mean, yeah, and I do agree that you do have to switch it up, though. I think having just, like, that archetype of trainer is bad to, like, overdo. But now we're at the point where we've had, what, like 3 generations in a row where your friends are also your rivals. And it's like, I do like Sharon, though. I do like Sharon from Black and White. I think he's pretty good. But yeah, it's been a while. It's been too long since we've had like a real like, and Hugh is okay as well in Black and White too, actually. Oh, nice, Ryan, nice. I'm working on a national living deck, so revisiting Black 2 is fun. Yeah, they are great games. I think I haven't played them in a long time, but I really like Black and White and Black and White 2 are really what rekindled my love of the entire franchise. Like so. I'm definitely partial to them. I can't even remember the rivals in Gen 6. Well, it's like, because it's like a group of friends, right? It's like, you have Serena, and then you have, the girl whose name I can never remember. The, like, younger one that, like, who gets, like, the opposite. She's like the Bianca of, I can never remember her name, honestly. But then you have, like, Tierno, and yeah, the other guy with the hair. Like, I know, you're right, Blade. I agree with you. It's really, really bad. My favorite rival is Barry. I actually like Barry as well. Again, because I think at the time, coming off of such, like, you know, kind of like, again, for lack of a better word, kind of like, well, like, yeah, I don't know, like, heel kind of rivals. Like, just bad, like, not bad rivals, but just, like, kind of angry rivals. Having, like, Barry was actually really nice. And, like, he actually has a lot more depth to him than, like, I gave him credit for when I first played it through. I was just like, man, this annoying guy who always bumps into things. Like, but now it's like, you know what? He actually, like, he's got a whole thing about, like, with his dad. And it's kind of like Silver's thing, but it's like, he took the opposite approach, where he's like, I'm going to let things roll off my shoulders. Like, just because my dad's not around and he's super powerful and I'm trying to... Though, it is a little different, too, because, like, the difference is that, like, you know, Barry's dad is, like, a really good trainer, and, like, Silver's dad is, like, you know, stole people's Pokemon and was, like, just a horrible human being. Calum... Oh, okay, yeah, so Shauna and Calum that I never remember. And Trevor also as well, yeah. Barry went from a kind of idiot with respectable... Yeah, exactly. He had a nice arc, I guess. Oh, well, I think most people did Blade, and I think that was, like... I think that's why most people consider Gen 6 a bit of a step back for the franchise in terms of... just in terms of overall, like... Yeah, it was graphically nice, and it was a big step up from pixels to models, but it was, like... When it actually came down to it, it was, like, the most, like, Pokemon game ever. Like, it was just the same old in one... It was, like, you know... It's, like, sanitized Pokemon. Like, it was, you know, the evil organization wasn't that thought out and fleshed. The rivals were very, like, yeah, like, so buddy-buddy, like, that it hurt, that they're just forgettable. But it did have good... It did fix the battling, at least, which is good. Even though Mega Evolutions in some people's eyes ruined battling... it did fix it in the sense that, like, the fairy type and the balancing did fix a lot of the issues that have been going on, especially in Gen 5. So on that side of things, for competitive side, it was better. But in terms of, like, yeah, the actual, just the game as a game, I think it was a step back myself. And had the most character development in Black and White. I'm actually figuring that out for myself right now, going into it with a critical eye. And I like his character... But I'm really liking Sharon, like, more than anybody in that game. But we'll see. I'm not finished it yet. I haven't beaten it yet, so. Gen 6 had fairy types and megas. Yeah, again, but it's like, yeah, so they had those, like, gimmicks, but they didn't feel like they were particularly, like, I don't know, enough, I guess. But again, to each their own. By the way, I like Gen 6. I think for a lot of people that got them back into the series after... What I think the average Pokemon fan thinks that Gen 5 was the misstep, and in some ways it was. Like, a lot of people kind of rolled their eyes at Gen 5, and it had probably the worst anime to go along with it. It had a lot of Pokemon that people don't like because there was such a huge roster of them, and it felt very urban, very rustic, like I always say, the palette went from, like, very bright colors to, like, very, you know, there's more browns and grays, and as, like, kind of a reflection of, like, the urban environment that New York was supposed to be as an inspiration for it. But people didn't really gravitate towards that, I guess. But to me, I think it took the most risks, which I appreciate, where I think that, like, instead of taking those risks and learning from them, which is, I think, what Gen 7 did, I think that Gen 6 kind of just was like, oh, well, let's just go back to exactly what we were doing in Gen 3 and 4. But now we have better graphics. Like, that was my opinion. But still, it had some great stuff. It really does have some great stuff in it, for sure. It has some gorgeous, gorgeous visuals. Some of the Pokemon... I do think that, like, they had one of the best... There's not a lot of them, but so many, not only in terms of their shiny forms, but just their designs are magnificent in Gen 6. Like, there are so many great-looking Pokemon, and, yeah, so I think that was a huge win for them. Especially going from Gen 5, like, they got the Pokemon right in those games. Like, just amazing, amazing designs, amazing ideas and concepts. And, yeah, no worries, Joe, no worries. But I don't know, I still... Black and White was the game that got me into Pokemon. It, like, got me into Pokemon, so that's awesome. Pokemon XY, it's a boy, right, because the chromosomes. I'm actually, fun fact, you guys might not know this, but I'm actually super, super, like, not obsessed, but definitely very interested and, like, studious of, or, like, I don't know, of anything to do with, like, genetics. Like, I'm really into, like, genetics. And, yeah, so the whole XY thing and chromosomes, I'm very, very familiar with them. I like to know, like, if one parent has, like, blue eyes and one has brown eyes, what are the odds that the child will have blue eyes? And, like, things like that. Like, I'm very, very interested. And, like, balding, like, how do you determine who's bald and how? And, like, I just had Shiny Marini. Nice, Dibsy. Nice. Congratulations. What do you think of Ash? I think Ash is, like, it's unfortunate. He's, like, he can't grow, right? It's, like, it's against the mandate of the franchise for him to grow. And I think that's unfortunate, but chromosome stuff is dope. Yeah, and, like, with Punnett squares and stuff like that. I'm really interested by that. Wow, a double house and a new house, or a double hunt and a new house and a new chair. Yes, King Black, yeah. I gotta go, too, because I'm not feeling YouTube right now. I'm sorry. It's all good. It's all good, Demon Gone. It's all good. Well, thank you for tuning in, dude. I appreciate that. I hope everything's okay. And, yeah, we'll have to talk soon. We'll have to talk soon. But, yeah, thank you so much for coming by. Demon Gone, and, yeah, please take care of yourself. I'll talk to you very, very shortly. I am, I think, though, just going to... Oh, that should be... There we go. 181. Cool thing, you can have XY girls if the SRY gene is silenced. Really? I actually never knew that, so that's interesting. Is Stan going to clone an army of Roys? I stole all the Roy clones. And, I keep them in Keith's room. Ash never ages, like me. True, I mean, yeah. Although, I actually don't think I'd ever want to be 10 forever. Or 11, or whatever, however old he is. I really don't think that I would want to be that. Because, like, there's so much you haven't figured out yet. You think they would change a main character like Yu-Gi-Oh, but since his name is Satoshi after the main creator in Japan, I can see why he wasn't changed. I don't think it has to do with that. I think it just has to do with, like, him and especially his bond with Pikachu is so tight-knit. And now it's just tradition. At this point, it's like they're just doing it for the sake of tradition. But, yeah, I think for the longest time it was because their bond was so tight-knit that, like, they're like, well, we can't replace Pikachu, but we also can't really, like, put Pikachu... He's the mascot. So, like, we can't just give Pikachu to another trainer. We can't, like... That's too much. People will be confused. Like, so, what do we do? And you think... So, that's where, like, in most shows, they would be like, well, let's just take the new Pikachu clone, give it to a new protagonist, let Ash grow up. Because imagine how cool it would be for us, like... Remember when, like, Ash in Gen 5, like, it was a big deal for, like... us people who grew up on, like, the original games, when Charizard came back, and like, they did, like, the flashbacks, and we got to see it all in HD, and, like, imagine that. Oh my god, Oddity. I'd really like if they did a difficulty system where how many Pokemon gym leaders and rivals have, what their stats and AI is like, and love if they name them by trainer. Joyful... Oh, one sec. And what their stats and AI is like, and I'd love if they name them by their trainer class. Extra easy equals youngster. Joey... Extra hard equals ace trainer. Fair enough. I mean, I think that, yeah, they definitely... I mean, Black and White 2 kind of experimented with a difficulty mode, I suppose. And it went okay. I thought it was alright. But it was too complicated, I think. Like, it wasn't innate. It was like you needed to, like, get a special key for it. Like, so I didn't like that part of it. But I agree with what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying. But yeah, at this point, they can't change. But yeah, so imagine, though, for us, like, us people who grew up on it, like, and one day, you know, we'll have kids and stuff, and they'll be watching it. And imagine if Ash actually aged, and, like, the new protagonist of, like, the Gen, like, 9 anime series actually, like, went to the Pokemon League, and, like, all of a sudden, Ash showed up for, like, an anniversary or something. And it was, like, Ash, but he was, like, older, and, like, Misty was there with him, and, like, you know what I mean? And, like, Brock was, like, still, like, that'd be so cool. But instead, you're right. They have to, like, come up with, like, very loose ways to Oh, my God. The chick with double D cups. Thank you for the tip. Thank you. Love it. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. And, yeah, thank you so much for that tip. I appreciate that. Chick with double D hype and Oddity hype as well. I didn't even give Oddity hype on that last one either. But it was post-game. Exactly. That's what I mean. Like, they really need to make it more innate. I agree with you. All it means is just making the gym leaders, basically, and the trainers have slightly, like, have them each have, like, 3 different sets of Pokemon depending on what difficulty you chose. I'm going to try to stay. All right, Supersonic Chow, no worries. Tip train. I mean, a little bit, it seems like. Yeah, that's awesome. All right. I am just, I think, going to quickly run to the bathroom, though, guys. I might also turn on the air conditioning because it's getting really hot in here. But I will be right back. I promise you that. I'll just get one more in for the Regi here. And then I'll be right back. And, yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom. Too much rehydrating. All right, let's get into this Regi. 254 as well as 188 for Cubone. I'll leave them both on stream. We gonna get Chublet? No, because again, it's the back. His thing that he hangs up on is like getting ruined by me taking him off and stuff so much. So no, Chublet will not be able. Unfortunately, the way this this room is too, there's not really much that I can do to like put a I'm trying to think of like Charizard even, for example. Like if I put him in the seat, no one can see it, and I can't move him back far enough so maybe though, maybe I can put him here. I don't know. Point is, I'll be right back, guys. I'll see you in a bit. Hello, welcome back. I grabbed Flavor Blasted Goldfish while I was gone as well. Look how good they look on this new camera. But yeah, I grabbed some Flavor Blasted Goldfish, ladies and gentlemen. So let's continue. Oh, I'm glad. Yo, so you guys can't see this really right now. It's like flashing. My 3DS is flashing. So like, it's a good thing that I got back when I did. Because could you imagine if I'm in the bathroom and I come back and the game is like just dead? Could you imagine that? But anyway, all right, Fan Attack, boom. The coolest pimp alive. Thank you for the $1 donation. I gotta get Charizard. I left him back there. Coolest pimp alive, hype. Thank you so much for the donation. I do appreciate that. You were incredible. Give the coolest pimp some love. All right, and I got to get resettled here. Also, just a heads up that I am at the point now in the stream where, like, if the Cubone does show up before 6 o'clock, I will be ending the stream probably because I wouldn't have enough time to go for Togedemaru. But that having been said, if we do get Shiny Cubone, then we get a Shiny, which is awesome. So, yeah. Wait, double tip hype. Give me one moment. Did I miss one? Oh, my God. Moonwolf Howl. I just really want to be the jerk rival. It would be kind of cool to not be the perfect protagonist. What do y'all think? I think that would be good too, but it's hard because of the whole mute thing, right? With like the protagonists in video games. But either way, Moon Wolf hype. Can we get some Moon and Wolf emojis going in the chat right now? Moon Wolf hype. Seriously, thank you so much for that. And I'm sorry I went to the bathroom probably just as you like put that up. I must ask you a question. Sam, what's your favorite legendary? My favorite legendary, I really like Celebi. I really like Mew. I really like Lugia. Rayquaza's up there. I actually really do like Xerneas as well. But I think I need to replay one more time, like Pokemon X, to really enjoy it. But yeah, I like all those. You got time for Discord voice chat after stream? So my plan after stream is I'm going to probably eat, upload the Rattata shiny. Oh, 1 sec here. Upload the Rattata reaction on a Stand 10s, and then I'm gonna be playing some Fortnite with Joey. So I'll be PC gaming probably after this, unfortunately. Oh, and speaking of Joey, there is Joey's Game Safe with that $10 tip. Thank you so much, Joey. Dude, the man comes back from a shower and he showers me with generosity. Like, come on. Joey, thank you so much. Joey's Game Safe hype. Let's post some Clover. If you got Clover or anything Irish emojis, post those in the chat. Please and thank you. Give this man some love. Give this man some hype. He just took over Top Rhino again. I feel like you and Mortix are having like a battle right now. But anyway, Joey, thank you so much. And yeah, wow. But yeah, before all of that though, I definitely want to get a shiny Cubone. Or, I mean, I'll take a shiny Regirock as well, but I think Cubone's way more likely. There it is. I love the Clovers. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate that. Also, I guess I shouldn't have too many of these, eh? Alright, I have one more handful, and then I'll save my appetite for dinner. They're tasty, though. How much are you loving Fortnite? Well, I've yet to actually play it with, like, other people. I had to go through the tutorial last, on Tuesday. So this will be my first night, like, actually playing it with, like, Joey and stuff. So, I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm back! Welcome back to Panja. What's your favorite shiny Pokemon? My favorite shiny Pokemon of all time is probably Minior, honestly. Which I know is pretty new, but I love it. It's so colorful and it's spatial and it's... I mean, black shinies in general are usually pretty dope. I'm calling 237? We shall see. We shall see, my friend. Roy for best man at Stan's wedding? I'm sorry, I have a brother. Like, I have an actual, like, blood brother that, like, I live with. Like, he's probably gonna be my best man. I'm sorry. But, as I said before, Roy will probably be one of my groomsmen. If he actually wants to. Because he's, you know... Roy has a really hard time separating his personal life and his internet life, I guess. But, if he's down for it, then for sure he would be in my wedding party. Hey, yo, Stan, I just got home from school. Keenan, I hope it was alright. I hope, Let's go, Shiny. What about Dewpider? Wasn't he your fave? Dewpider is one of my favorite Pokemon, in Sun and Moon. Yes. I love Dewpider. I love Araquanid. But, in terms of Shinies, I like their Shiny form, but I do think there's better ones than it. As I started catching more and more, I started slowly realizing that, like, yeah... I really enjoy, like, a lot. But I still will say that Araquanid is, like, one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. But it's probably somewhere in the top 15. Which, I mean, out of, like, 802 is pretty good. But it just, yeah. Stan, help! I'm shiny hunting Eevee for almost 11 hours. Oh my god, Blue Duchess. You are a trooper. I would suggest maybe just taking, like, a little break and coming back to it another day. Because that's a long time. But it depends how committed you are. Oh my god, Lottie! Thanks for making my summer. Going back to Singapore tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to watch your live streams in winter. Have a... Oh, 1 sec. It was so nice, and it... have a good and successful time till then. All the best for you. Well, thank you so much. One moment here, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta get this... Lottie Lamone, thank you so much for that. Not just that really generous donation, which it was, but more importantly, that was a really nice message. I am glad that you enjoyed this summer, that you got something out of these streams this summer, and that you're a member of this community. You're so good and so generous. to not only me, but everybody else in the community. And I'm so glad that, you know, life worked out this weird way where, like, I got to meet you, I got to know you a little bit, and enjoy your semester at school. I will see you in the winter, but just most importantly, thank you for being you, and thank you for supporting what I do here. I really, really cannot express enough how much that means to me, and like, that's incredible that, like, you know, those words, I know they're just words, but they're so powerful that, like, you know, like, to think that I helped make your summer is just, that's amazing. So, thank you, Lottie. Lottie Lamona Hype. Ladies and gentlemen, give Lottie some love. And just once again, just I really, really appreciate that. And just, yeah, thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything. You're the best. I'm hunting Vespiquen. Well, you gotta be careful. Also, we just had 200 encounters on the Cubone, which hopefully means Shiny is coming soon-ish. It also means I have to switch the chain, doesn't it? 261 on the other. What's up? Hype for Lottie. Thank you, the Panja. Iverson, I need a shiny charm for fast shinies. Well, you're going to have to complete your Pokedex, I guess. Give me a 10. Ludicolo, what's up? That's not how you ask for attention. Come on, not in this house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Vikings drink some beer. When you tell a dirty joke, everyone will cheer. Hooray! How long are you streaming today? I'm either going to stream until I get a shiny at this point, or I'm going to stream until 6. So I still got like 40 minutes left in stream, which means hopefully we'll be able to get, I would say probably somewhere past 300 in terms of Regirock, and then hopefully somewhere past 250 for Cubone. Oh, it called in one, I just realized too. Interesting. I am using Shiny Charm on Cubone. I do not have the Shiny Charm in my copy of Omega Ruby, though. So half and half. So this side, yes. This side, no. Maybe, Sophie, maybe. We'll see. It's pretty full, but, like, now I do have a new 3DS that I could add people's friend codes on, which maybe I should do. But I don't know. I'll tell you what. I'll make a deal with. Wow, we got another one already. I haven't even been fall swiping this thing. Yeah, I'll make you guys a deal. I will add a bunch of friend codes on this 3DS when we get the Regirock. I will add as whoever is around when we get the Regirock. First come, first serve. I will spend like the last part of that stream just like adding people on the 3DS. Mind you, it doesn't mean we're ever going to be able to battle or trade or play or whatever. But at the very least, I hope that some people, you know, get something out of it, and just, you know, it's a cool thing, I guess. But yeah, because I did, like, legitimately, I ran out of space on my old, well, not old, but like my one capture card 3DS, and I didn't have the space. But now I do have the space technically, so I can't just give it to one person, Sophie. But I will try to give it to every, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll open it up for one day. Anyone can add me. I don't think we'll get more than 100 people, but who knows? And then, man, this thing keeps calling. This is crazy. But yeah. I'm making deals again, it's true. Well, Pokeplayer, if you were around when I mean, and that's the thing, I don't know when it's gonna happen, right? Like, it could happen today. It could happen next week. It could take a month. Although hopefully we'll get a bunch more shinies on this side while that's happening. But yeah. But yeah, making deals. Art of the deal, right? I'm a regular Donnie J. Alright, still no shiny on this side. And you are just, okay, finally gonna fall swipe, boom, boom, reset. But yeah. I do love the scenery, at least, of, where Cubone is. It's like the Wella Volcano Park. So nice. It's got like the little lava in the back. It's so good. So good. Well, now that Stan said the shiny's coming soon, just like with Brendan, we'll see. We'll see. Sorry, Stan, I'm going to get going now. I'm not feeling well. That's okay, Supersonic Chow. I hope, you know, everything's okay within reason, and please take care of yourself. I hope to see you. Remember, no stream this Sunday. I am at Frisbee, so there is no stream this Sunday. I'll see you Tuesday, I hope. Bunks. Gotta go to sleep. See you guys later. Later, Kevin. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. And like I just said, I hope I will see you also on Tuesday. Take care of yourself. What is your shortest SOS chain? Deathboy, I I think it is... What is it? I guess it's still 30? I don't think I've gotten anything faster than 30, right? I think it's Salandit. Female Salandit on a chain of 30. Which is crazy. I had so much... I don't know how I got that much. Like, that was insane to me. I was, like, willing to go all night for that, too. Like, I was like, guys, we're gonna do, like... Because we hit 190,000. We're gonna, like, do some crazy stream. And then, we got it in, like, the first half an hour. It's insane. So, yeah. What if I found a shiny Cubone before him? You might at this point. Like, it's very possible. What if I found shiny... Yeah. By the way, I will not be here on Tuesday and Thursday because I have to do some preparation for school. Not a problem either. I totally understand. Then maybe I'll see you next Sunday, Kevin. But yes, no worries. Hope to see you around. And take care. Right, my fastest shiny ever I have gotten in one encounter. It was a Psyduck in a Horde. The reaction to that is still on my second channel, Stay in M10s, if you want to see that. I was definitely not prepared for it. We were having like a Guardians of the Galaxy themed stream because I was super hyped for that movie. And yeah, like before I could even really get going, it like popped up and I was like, what? Like, so it was pretty insane. Oh no, Shuriken Storm! Oh, I'm sorry. Did you soft reset over it because you were like used to that, or like what was the thing? Man, that's so unfortunate. It happens though. It happens. I've been very fortunate that I've still not failed a shiny, but I guarantee it's coming up, guys. And I just pray that like when it does happen, the first one is on like something like easy, like Cubone for example, that I can just get again in another day, and not like a Regirock. Like 3,000 encounters in, and like Regirock is just like, nope. Alright, sounds good, John. Sounds good. I have no idea why I'm here. Well, Gene, I'm glad to see you. Hope you've been well. Who is this? I'm your uncle. Hello. This is your long-lost uncle, Peter Baelish, and I hope you've been well. Did it wimp out? Oh, it could have wimped out too. Yeah, good point. Good point. My fastest shiny is Pichu at 27 encounters. I feel like the hardest shinies to hunt are the ones that have explosions as their moves. They can be, but if you have a damp ability, you can counter that. I was watching Cowboy Bebop when I... Oh, nice, nice. Love Bebop. I'm almost done Code Geass, the second season, so I'm almost caught up on that one. I have so many. I still gotta watch Ghost 07 for Mortix. There's so many that you guys have recommended. I really want to watch Tokyo Ghoul still. I gotta watch Black Bullet still. Like... I'm gonna start being here at your streams. Nice, Dibsy Caesar. Nice. Appreciate that. Stan is my grandpa. You're calling a double shiny when Cubone hit at 237? My god, dude. We'll see. We'll see. That'd be dope. I have the shiny charm in Sun, which is where I'm hunting Cubone. Do not have it in Omega Ruby, though, which makes the harder hunt harder. So, yeah. Regirock will be 16,000 encounters. We'll see if I even go that long, but yeah, that's crazy. Gintama, yeah. Well, I have watched Gintama before. Like I know we've talked about that, but I haven't caught up on it. I haven't watched any of the new stuff, so I actually gotta like. Although it's always one of those ones I watch it very like sporadically and very like I don't really keep up on it. Like I'll watch it if I'm like bored, and then I'll watch an episode. So it took me like a few years to get caught up, and yeah. Stan is our grunkle. That's me! That's me, the Grunkle Stan! Daddy issues. Well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't have daddy issues? Let's be honest, Jack Meyer. But yeah, it's all about the Grunkle Stan. You watch Tokyo Ghoul? That's my... No, I have to watch it, is what I'm saying. Sorry. I need to watch it, because I've heard great things about it. Yeah, it is very episodic. Yeah, exactly. So it's like... I don't feel like, but there's arcs. There's like certain, but anyway. But yeah, so, and it's definitely like, as far as my shonens go, I know like you are like a crazy fan of it. Myself, I can't really like, I've never really gotten into it the way that you've gotten into it. So I'm very like, I'm a casual Gintama fan for sure. I watched Gravity Falls and I'm so sad it's over. Yo, it's so good, right? Also, I completely added the wrong one there. Here we go. There we go. Fixed. But yeah, it's so good, right, Joey? Like, it's... Gravity Falls is great. Hey, guys. It's Zeus. How's it going, Dipper? I can't do it. But yeah. Anyway. Oh my god. Me and my other cousin love Gravity Falls. It's the best. It's like the best cartoon I've ever seen in my life. And I put that ahead of Steven Universe even. I'm sorry, my Steven Universe fans, but I love me some Gravity Falls. It's so perfect. It's like... everything is so tightly woven. The narrative is like... It has meat, like... There's no like extra like meat on it, you know. It's like everything is like just perfectly grilled, like it's so good. But anyway, my metaphors are definitely showing off how hungry I am for dinner. Anyway, yo, what's up, Roy? How's it going, dude? Steven Universe went down the drain. I don't know about that, like, but I just mean like Gravity Falls is the best. And watch it 6 more times. Yo, Joe, yeah. I'm the same way with Community. Man, Community is one of those shows too. It's like I've watched it so many times, but like. Even still, there's specific episodes that like I might not have even like watched while I was binge watching it. But like they'll take on different meaning. Like for example, on my birthday, I was feeling kind of older and feeling kind of like all over the place and not depressed or anything, but like definitely like just like like another birthday, and like I watched the episode where like Troy like it turns 21 and they go out to the bar, and it's just such a like somber look at like. Becoming an adult, like it's just, but it just hit me so hard, like I just, anyway. So and like that's one of the episodes of that show. When I watched it, like I never really paid much attention to that particular episode, but it's like it's so good because of that. Like you can pull up like any episode and be like, wow, that's super like. Not only is it hilarious, but it's super like poignant right now in my life. Oh, true, yeah, Joe, you got me beat, dude. I think I've watched it 4 times, and then like I'll pick and choose specific episodes. Have you watched Sword Art Online? I've watched the first season. I like the animation. I love the music. Everything else, though, the characters especially, did not really last for me. And by the time, like, I finished the first season just to finish it, and I never wanted to look at it again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just not for me. Roy, you do not have a garbage memory. You have a beautiful princess memory. I wish that the longer the chain, the higher the chance of a shiny. Yeah, I get that, but I also don't think that, like, it's, you know, I never really had any issues with it, I guess. What's up, Random Temps? What's up, Ian? Oh, no, Sophie. Oh, no. He chucked your stylus in the bin. I don't have the tenacity to watch a TV show more than once unless I happen to catch it on my screen. True. I mean, but there's like, I feel like there's certain shows that you can do this. Very rarely. I'm actually usually the same way, Blade. But for me, Gravity Falls is one of those shows because it's like you miss things. Like anything with like a mystery at the center. So like Lost, for example, it takes on new meaning. Arrested Development is one of those shows. Like there's just a few shows that like I can rewatch, and then the only show that I can really like rewatch though for like just its pure entertainment value is Friends for some reason. Like Friends is so like it's really good, but it's also just like I don't know. There's something about it that's just like the ultimate '90s sitcom to me that just like I can enjoy. The Office is like that too, actually, but like for the 2000s. Like it's like those two shows I can just like rewatch them and enjoy them, even though there's no mystery. Even though I can just like if I watch one, I have to watch them all. You know, it's like I get like stuck. Watching, I don't know. Fairy Tail. I enjoy Fairy Tail. I do like Fairy Tail. Again, I would say I would put Fairy Tail on like the same level as Gintama for me, where it's like I like it and I will watch it when it's like out, but I don't rush to watch it. I don't like particularly like remember every little thing that happened, but I enjoy it for when it like for what it is and when I watch it, I guess. I have no idea why YouTube keeps recommending me random YouTubers. YouTube's been super weird lately, my dude. I'm glad that someone got recommended here, because lately it seemed the reverse of that. I watched Friends for like 2 consecutive years. Have you watched any JoJo? Yes, I have. And I gotta say, it took me a long time to come around to it. I was kind of just like watching it because I was told I should. But by the time they got to like Diamond, well, Battle Tendency was really good. But by the time they got to Diamond is Unbreakable, I was like sold. Like I will forever watch Araki's stuff. Like yeah, like it was great. Great. And I realized that, like, all of the stuff that maybe I thought was repetitive and, like, stuff, it was all that stuff, but, like, it has extra importance when you watch something like Diamonds Unbreakable because all the characters have that much more meaning because you've seen all of their adventures, and, like, so it, like, adds to the world, and it's really amazing. It's something really spectacular. Dio, my dude. Dio, well, like, Dio to me, I never got the hype for Dio, I guess, that a lot of people did. I know that's, like, blasphemy, but he's good. He's the best part of the first series, for sure. But, like, by the time we start getting, oh my god, Joseph, and we get Jotaro, like, it just, I think he's kind of become less effective, I guess. Like, by the time he was in, anyway, I don't want to spoil things for people, but I just felt that, like, he was good, but he was still, like, no, I didn't get all the hype for him, I guess. Gotta go. No worries, Luke. No worries. Can any Zelda fans help me? I want to buy my first game. Should I get Ocarina of Majora's Mask or A Link Between Worlds? Well, it's interesting, because one of them, well, two of them are remakes of what some people consider the greatest games of all time, and then you have one of them which is considered one of the best 3DS games, so it's like, you can't really go wrong with either of them. I would definitely say play Ocarina or A Link Between Worlds, because Majora's Mask is kind of a sequel to Ocarina of Time. So go for one of those two first. And if you really, I would say, you know what? I would say go for Ocarina. If you don't like it, maybe try Majora's Mask, but maybe also don't try. I don't know. Like, but definitely go that. And if you love it, play Majora's Mask. But Link Between Worlds is like, it's more of like a top-down kind of Link to the Past style. So if you really like those games, then maybe that, I don't know. It's hard. They're so good. Later, Iverson. I want to watch JoJo, but I'm far into One Piece at the moment. I'm one of those people that can only watch one show at a time. I'm the same way. And also, funny enough, Rick and Morty I am saving to binge watch, Season 3, but I am the exact same way when it comes to Game of Thrones. It's like the one show that, like, I can watch, because I think there's so much happening that, like, instead of following, like, one adventure, you're following, like, a bunch of adventures. So it doesn't feel as, like, I don't know. But I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. But yeah, where are you at One Piece right now, Joe? I didn't even realize you were watching One Piece. Dude, that's like one of my favorite things ever. Like, love it. What did you finally finish on the Switch? Let me think. On the Switch? Breath of the Wild? What anime do you recommend I watch? It depends what you're looking for. There's very different genres. Like, that's what I always say. People always, like, somehow put anime all into kind of one blender and just are just like, oh, anime is one thing or another. But it really is. It's just a form of storytelling. So it's like the same way that, like, Disney has different kind of styles and you know, things, and it's trickier than that, I think, at least. Like, I think there's more to it than that. But having said that, the best that I've seen, in my opinion, are Anohana, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, One Piece for the world building. It can be very slow at times. The filler is pretty horrible. The pacing can be really bad, but the world that it builds is like nothing else I've seen. Second only to, like, next to maybe Middle Earth from, like, J.R.R. Tolkien. Like, so yeah, it's something spectacular just to behold and watch as things connect. Like, it's amazing. Oh, the Skypiea. Okay, true. Okay. Yeah, Skypiea is decent. Are you watching dub or sub? Death Note? Death Note's good, but it's not... I think Death Note is one of those things. As a complete series, it goes down off the rails, like, eventually. But, yes, the first half of Death Note is fantastic. Definitely top tier. But I think, like, the last half of it is kind of like... And I think there's a very common thing. I'm not making any ground here. Subbed. Okay, nice. See, I watched the Funimation dub up until, like episode, like, 300. And then I had no choice, because they hadn't dubbed past that when I first watched it. So, like, I had to watch the sub. And now I can't imagine doing anything but the sub. Like, the only thing I kind of prefer, or is at least somewhat, like, tied with me, is, I love... Oh, I just soft reset it before I even clicked on it. Oh, well. But, is Chris Sabat's Zoro. It's like perfect. It's like this, basically almost the exact same voice. Like, what happens if Cubone calls in a shiny Kangaskhan? Will you catch him? Yes, I would. Except I would catch her, because Kangaskhan's are always female. But yeah, what happened? I'll take a potato chip and eat it. Yeah, Death Note was good though. I liked it. I will actually give the Netflix one a chance, but I'm not expecting it to be Death Note, I guess is. But I will watch it. It comes out, I think, like, this Friday, right? Or tomorrow, I guess. I think, right? Right? I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow. Okay, now I can soft reset. Okay, dude, good luck with your hunt. Thank you, Dancing Jay. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself and have a great rest of your night. Remember, I'm not streaming Sunday. The next time you'll see me streaming is Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know. I know, dude. Well, Joey, like, so yeah, Usopp, that's one of my biggest things. Like, Usopp, every time I hear him, I think of Krillin. Yeah, you're right. Like, it's literally Krillin. Which is funny, because Sunny Straight actually has more range than that. Like, there's some other things he did that, like, I didn't realize was him. Like, he plays the Doctor in Yu Yu Hakusho, and, like, there's things that, like, I didn't realize were him. But in that, he's definitely Sunny Straight. Like, he's Krillin all the way. Which, yeah, is very distracting. That person got banned real fast. It's a good show, but it has graphic violence and a lot of cussing, and it's great though. I love it, and yeah. Oh, the Netflix one is loosely based off Death Note. Yeah, they're trying to like Americanize it basically, right? And it's like, I mean, it seems that they've kind of gone off the rails a little bit from, like, the reviews I've read and stuff. But, again, I'll watch it with Nad, probably. We'll give it, like, a fair shot. She'll probably hate it because she's very much a stickler for, like, she refuses to do dubs. She, like, will only, like, she's one of those people when it comes to anime. But, so she'll probably hate it. But I'm going to go into it with an open mind. I will give it a fair shake. We're talking about Rick and Morty. Oh, yeah, I mean, Rick and Morty... I will actually say this about Rick and Morty. I love it. Like, it's amazing. I don't think it's necessarily, though, like, I've seen a lot of people really hyping it up and being, it's the smartest written thing on TV. It's so good. Like, and I think it's really good. Like, I think it's the best, probably, animated cartoon on the air right now. Like, legitimately, I do feel that way. But I also, like, when people are like, it's the smartest written thing on TV right now, I'm like, what? Like, we're in a golden age of TV right now. Like, some of the stuff being written currently, like, some of the shows out there are, like, unbelievably, like, just so, like, deep and so, like, everything has a, like, it's, like, there's so much good stuff out there, and it's, like, Rick and Morty really is, like, I think it's a great comedy, and I think it's, and I do think, like I said, it's the best cartoon on the air right now, but I still think that, like, there are other amazing, amazing things out there. So, I don't know, I'm also, I think that, like, it's in danger very quickly of becoming overhyped. And I don't want to see that because I like it, but I think, like, it's gotten to this point where it's starting to take on that, like, that status of, like, the highest quality thing. And as a cartoon, especially a comedy, it's really hard to keep that going. So we'll see what happens with it. But I'm excited for the third season. I've heard it's amazing. So Savage, thank you for the sub, by the way, and welcome to the Stampede. I'm Pickle Rick. I'm Pickle Rick, Morty. If you go into it, be prepared for some nasty visual. Okay, fair enough. But I will say that, yeah, I still think South Park is pretty good too, but I think it's really hard for them to stay current nowadays. Do you play Roblox? I just found out you exist today. I don't play Roblox. I'm sorry. I'll be back. I have to go feed my pig. Feeding the pig. Feeding the pig. Yeah, feeding the pig. I will be back. I have to go feed my pig. Pickle Rick! Pickle Rick! True, there are old dubs that, like, like Dragon Ball Z, it's weird for me to watch the sub now because, like, I grew up with the dub. So that's really hard. Especially, like, with how, Goku's voice actress, like, does Gohan, Trunks, or not Trunks, Gohan, Goten, and Goku. And it's like, you know, they're not Sean Shamel or like Kara Edwards or like, so. I just took over your family, Morty. Oh, geez, Rick. Why would you do that this summer? I don't even know who you are anymore. Well, I guess, that's what you get for being Pickle Rick. Damn, it wasn't 237. Oh, it wasn't. No, I just realized. I'm sorry, man. Even if it was 238, I'd still be like, that's dope. But sadly, it is not either. Oh, why am I? That's fine. Yeah, it is good, Blue Duchess. What time is it in your area? It is 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here in the beautiful city of Redacted. But yeah. Do you like Dragon Ball Super? You know what? I do. Okay. I do like Dragon Ball Super, and I watch it. I still watch it week to week. But there's no denying that, like, it's very, like I said this before and I got in trouble. Well, not in trouble, but people were, like, giving me a hard time about it. It's very sanitized Dragon Ball. Like, and to me that means that, like, just, like, it definitely doesn't have that Akira Toriyama, like, style of suspense or, like, you kind of know what's going to happen. It's very kid-friendly, like, to the point where, like, Krillin beats one of the greatest warriors in all of the universes by taking off his shoes, and the smell of it, like, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, that's what I mean by, like, it's sanitized. And, like, the power levels are all over the place. Like, when, you know, TN can keep up with, like, Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Like, it just, anyway. So that's my kind of, like, gripe with it. Having said that, though, I do enjoy it. It's very good for, like, fan service and, like, which is, I mean, that's not a bad thing. Like, fan service gets a bad rap sometimes, but it's nice sometimes to, you know. But yeah, I definitely think that it's, and, like, even, like, the Future Trunks arc was, like, that's probably my favorite arc of the series so far, and it was really good, but it also had, like, all of a sudden, like, just, like, things that should have had these huge payoffs just kind of were just like, oh, like, okay. It is like the Cursed Child book for Harry Potter about family and such, I guess. Yeah, I get, and that's the other thing. The tone shifted as well, for sure. Like, Dragon Ball, like, and Dragon Ball Z. Well, Dragon Ball a little bit more with, like, obviously with its comedic elements and stuff. But Dragon Ball Z was not, like, a family-oriented comedy kind of thing. Like, it was from a comedy writer, but it was definitely more of, like, a battle manga, for sure. And it took itself a little more seriously than Super does. But I like it as the sense of, like, it's a fusion of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. It just, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, nice. Nice score. Nice. But anyway, regardless, though, guys, we got 10 minutes left of the stream, and then Stanny's going to have some dinner. Maybe we'll get a shiny. Maybe we won't. We'll see. Christian Bartkowitz. I hope I pronounced that right. I tried. Also, I believe I should be switching the chain, shouldn't I? Oh, nice. Nice, Gabriel. Nice. I ate too many pancakes. Now I'm a Alolan Raichu. What do you use to record your 3DS? 2 capture cards from Katsukitty. The Best of Dragon was the first series of manga. Alright. Okay, I need to switch this chain. Beep. Boom. Nice try. I tried. I did try. I'm sorry. Oh, nice, Isaac. Nice. Congratulations. That's awesome. What's my biggest donation? More than I can count. I've been very, very lucky. What do you think about Naruto versus Boruto anime? Boruto kind of has a similar thing, but I still think it's actually keeping pretty solid with what, like, the world's Naruto established and the rules it established, and so yeah, I'm enjoying it from what I've seen so far. I'm not even caught up on it. I've watched, like, the first 4 episodes, but it seems to make sense. Like, it seems to fit, which I like. I will say Dragon Ball Super is 1,000 times better than GT, though. So, and GT, I don't hate it as much as most Dragon Ball fans do. There's some parts of it that I actually don't mind, but yeah, it's Dragon Ball Super definitely is much better than that. I'll take Super over GT still. You know, with Pokemon animes, there was food like chicken. I know, right? Eventually, I'm pretty sure they got rid of them eventually or something, though. There's, like, something about that where, and, like, they created their own Pokemon language as well to get rid of all, like, any language-related things. Oh, fair enough, Joey. Yeah, I get that, too. I do enjoy that aspect of it. Like I said, I'm just kind of, like, you know, whining about it. I do enjoy it. I do watch it week to week, so clearly it's got something there that's really, really good. And, I think that it just, I was really, really hoping that there'd be more weight to it, I guess, and there really doesn't feel like there is. Although, the whole tournament thing, there's definitely some stakes going on, but I still feel like it's all going to be resolved with a nice, tidy bow at the end, you know? And, like, that's kind of my thing, is that it just, I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, we're at 301 encounters on Regirock. So, hey, we got a lot of encounters in on that guy today. I mean, the next few could be shiny, maybe, but probably unlikely. There's a Kangaskhan. Hey, what's up, Eggy Cheese? How's it going? Been hunting for 3 days, maybe more. Oh my god, maybe they use ducklet meat instead of chicken? Maybe. They do say in Gen 4 in the library that they used to use the parts of like, fish Pokemon to eat and, like, the bones to, like, craft things or something. Like, I don't know. It gets pretty messed up. But it makes sense. I mean, realistically, if Pokemon were a real thing, you gotta know that, like, as unbelievable as it is, someone would find a way to monetize Pokemon. Like, whether it's furs, whether it's meat, like, and it wouldn't be a good thing, like, but it'd be the same way of, like, you know how, like, the Chinese really enjoy, like, shark fin soup or whatever, but, like, that's really bad for sharks. Like, they're literally killing sharks. Like, it'd be that kind of same thing. It'd be like, it's not good that they do it, but someone would do it. Like, what are your 3 favorite pseudo-legendaries? Ooh, well, Goodra, for sure. That's my number 1. Garchomp, maybe. And then Tyranitar, I think. Probably those 3. I like Dragonite a lot as well, but, yeah, I think probably those 3. But yeah, Goodra is so good, so good. What's up, Bunny Loves Ramen? How's it going? Gotta go stand. No worries, Score. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, the fusion. I like it, I like it. But yeah, it sounds good, sounds good. Remember, I'm not streaming Sunday. The next stream will be this Tuesday because I have a tournament all day Sunday. So, I apologize, guys, but yes. Stop that, Team Rocket. Hey, Stan, what's up? Some people are trying to write you letters. That's true, but they're not allowed. They're not allowed because I don't have a P.O. box yet. Alright, so 350 Cubone, over 300. So we put in some progress today, guys. We put in some... Or, sorry, 250 Cubone, not 350. But yeah, we definitely put in some real progress today, which I'm pretty happy about. Cubone's just clearly being a bit of a pain, but it's all good. That just means that probably... It's looking like, because we only got like 5 minutes left, it's looking like Cubone is probably going to be what's it called? I can't think right now. A Tuesday, like the next stream, like a Tuesday follow-up. But we'll see. We'll see. We don't know. It could still happen. We got time. We got 5 minutes. Alright. This can be soft reset. You need to go down. Chain resetter. Once you end the stream and go get food, I will go shoot someone in Borderlands 2. Okay, fair enough. I'm probably going to shoot some zombies in Fortnite with Joey after I get some dinner. And upload the Rattata reaction as well. How long is the stream going to last? Only 5 more minutes, Eggy Cheese, sorry. At 2:55, the chain resets everything. Yes, that is actually a true thing, yes. So yeah, maybe I'll just do that then. Maybe I will just end this. I'll end the Cubone chain at 255 since that's going to reset it anyway. Mine are a Hydreigon, Goodra, and Metagross. Nice. That's a Kangaskhan. Still counts as part of the chain though. Could you imagine shiny Kangaskhan last encounter? Like it just resets it basically, Moonwolf. So you know like how how you can get like 4 perfect IVs? It resets all that. Alright. And I'll go till 310. So we'll get an even 200 in on Regirock before I wrap up too. So Cubone's almost done. Cubone's probably gonna finish within like the next probably the next 30 seconds. Unless it's shiny, in which case that'd be a pretty dope game if you wanted to help me out with that. But here we go. Probably last Cubone of the day. Let's see what happens. Oh, wow. The one time it does not call. Fair enough. All right. Well, we're going to keep going then, guys. And, of course, no shiny Regirock either. It's been a good stream today, Stan. Glad I can actually stay for once. Yeah, dude, it's been awesome to see you. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. Hope Overwatch is going well for you. Wait, oh, never mind. What am I? Oh, see, yo, it's been so long that I gotta use adrenaline orbs. Okay. Cubone, shine on the last encounter. It could happen right here. Could happen, guys. This could be it. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Last Cubone. Last Cubone of the day is not shiny. All right, guys. 255. So we did one entire chain before it resets and nothing. But that just means that this coming Tuesday, because again, I'm not streaming this Sunday. I'm at a tournament. This Tuesday, we will continue this chain. Hopefully get to 500 Cubone encounters. And which by that point, hopefully we have a shiny in our possession. And we can evolve it into the beautiful shiny Alolan Marowak. That'd be pretty cool. And then we can go after Togedemaru. Or Regirock shines for us. That'd be pretty decent. Here we go. And it did not either. But it was still a pretty amazing stream. A lot of amazing people came out. Snowy came out. Like, we saw Snowy for the first time in forever. I got to hang out with all of you guys. It was a good turnout. Like, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. Before I wrap it up completely, though, I do, of course, have to read off everybody who donated. So I want to thank everybody who liked this video. I appreciate you. Everybody who subscribed. If you're new to the channel, I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So definitely check out more streams. Trust me, they're usually a little more exciting. This is our first time our streak's not like been broken in a while. But so thank you. I appreciate you tuning in, for liking the video, for all that good stuff. But then when it comes to donations, I want to thank these guys especially because they really do help me out more than they maybe even know at times. We had Rotom. We had Joey's Game Safe. We had Mortix, the anime fan, Tim Hahn, Oddity X with multiple donations. Thank you, Oddity. The chick with the double D cups, Moonwolf Owl, the coolest pimp alive, more Joey's Game Safe, and Lottie Lamone. So thank you to everybody who donated today. I really do appreciate you. You're incredible. I love you guys. I love yo faces. Hopefully the shiny luck will continue this Tuesday. Again, one more time, I will not be streaming Sunday. I will be out actually like running and stuff, which is weird. But yeah, I will see you guys Tuesday. I'm gonna go get some dinner, and then I'm gonna upload the Rattata, and then I'm on the second channel, Stand Up Tens. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure you join the Discord if you want to be a part of the best community on YouTube. And as I always say, happy hunting, baby rhinos. I love ya. I will see you soon, and yeah, peace. Thank you so much again, guys, for another wonderful stream. Peace.